And we welcome you guys in here as we are back on Final Yard Football on YouTube live tonight here, calling play-by-play of the biggest game left to go in the season here for the NFL. Super Bowl 54 tonight with the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll be kicking off this game here in a matter of minutes. Welcome guys all into the broadcast here on Final Yard Football. Also live in Sportscaster is now calling this one. Hey, welcome in Matty Joe. Thanks so much for stopping by, as he is predicting 49ers to get the W tonight, 31-21 the final he likes in his predictions. Going to be two different types of styles here for these two teams. 49ers love to possess the football. Jimmy G only completed 6 passes out of 8 attempts in the NFC title game against Green Bay. So here we have it. 2 weeks in the making for sure. Hey, welcome in guys. Vegas Vix and Patrick, thanks so much for stopping by once again. 2 weeks in the making. And here we have it, the Super Bowl tonight. Hey, welcome in here, Matty Joe. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. Vegas Vix likes the 49ers in this one. High-flying offense, 37-27. He's got 49ers in this one. If I had to predict this game, I would go 27-24. I would go Niners in this game by 3. Hopefully it's a close one here. Kansas City's actually the favorites on the line for this game. Kansas City coming in 1.5-point favorites on the line for this matchup. Hey, welcome in on Sportscaster. Sean goes to Portland. It is not started yet. Welcome to the channel here, Alfonso. The game is yet to start. They just had the national anthem. Right now, we're just on break with Super Bowl commercials, and then we'll get right to kickoff right after these messages here. Matty Joe doesn't care who wins. He just wants a fun and exciting game, unlike last year's Super Bowl. Yeah, the snooze fest with Rams and Patriots with just a defensive battle. There was hardcore defensive battle. That was quite rough to see. Those offenses just not click throughout the entirety of the game. Hey, welcome in Ultimate Champ. Thanks for stopping by, bud, on the channel. I appreciate it. We're going to kick off this game here right after all these messages right now. So, Chiefs coming off AFC title game victory against the Tennessee Titans, 35-24 to final. Patrick Mahomes was 23 for 35 passing, 3 passing touchdowns in that matchup. Sammy Watkins balled out as he had 7 catches for 114 yards with a touchdown grab and along a 60. Tyreek Hill with 5 catches of 67. It's the high-flying KC offensive attack there with Mahomes, the gunslinger passer, as he's got multiple weapons. Hill, Watkins, don't forget about Travis Kelce, the tight end, as that's the high-flying offense of Kansas City and their much-improved defense going off against the top-rated defense, the San Francisco 49ers, who are just constantly, they've got their running game going on lately. Raheem Mostert, just huge game against the Packers in the NFC title game for Mostert. 29 carries for 220 rushing yards. And had a quadruple touchdown game there with 4 TDs. Just an insane game. There were holes all over the place for Mostert during that matchup. So here we have it. We're going to get ourselves ready for this game here hopefully soon. We'll get to kickoff. They got a couple more things they're going to do on the field right now. Yeah, Vegas Vic's putting out here. He heard if Sammy Watkins wins the Super Bowl, he'll take a year off. Yeah, I saw an article on ESPN. It was a couple of days ago that said that Sammy Watkins might want to actually chill next year and just take a season off. Who did I got? I'm going to go 49ers in this one, 27-24 over Kansas City. Hey, welcome in, Brent. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Vegas Vix can't wait for the Julian Edelman Super Bowl commercial with Tom Brady. I hope it's a good one. Tom was teasing all his Twitter followers, and over on the internet, he posted a picture with him and going out of the Gillette tunnel, walking towards Gillette the other night. He posted that earlier this week. Hey, welcome in Vaughn on the channel right now. Do I think Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer? I'm gonna go with yes there because he won 2 Super Bowls, and one of them was going up against the Patriots where they were the undefeated team. That takes a whole lot to do there. So I got respect for Eli Manning. Lately, of course, he wasn't a top tier quarterback at all for Eli, but he's able to manage to win the big games. He's done that twice with Super Bowl victories for Eli Manning. So if he's able to win the big games, I would definitely say yes. I believe he should be able to go into the Hall of Fame. Hey, no problem, Brent. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Yeah, I haven't streamed like 2 weeks on this channel. By the way, I've been going constantly on the basketball channel. We hit 1,000 subs the other night on the basketball channel, which has been awesome here. So it's been straight up a lot of basketball games lately, but no problem. Man, hopefully everything is going well and everything. Yeah, hopefully these Super Bowl commercials are pretty cool tonight here. Yeah, Matty Joe putting out the fact that people don't think Eli is a Hall of Famer is crazy to him. A lot of hate on Eli. I mean, he wasn't like the best player during like the regular season, but when it came to playoff time, he was able to get the playoff victories and he won 2 Super Bowls. So, I would say yes, he is a Hall of Famer in my opinion. So San Francisco going in the white uniforms for this matchup here. The team usually with the white jerseys has won like a bunch of Super Bowls like the past 2 decades or so. In Kansas City going in the red uniforms for this one, in the white lettering. No, I had 999 during the stream on Friday. I had 999 on that stream, and we hit 1K overnight. That was pretty funny. But yeah, we hit 1K overnight on Saturday morning. I woke up, I was at 1,001, and then we got some more yesterday. So yeah, it's been awesome. So we just got approval for monetization. So after this, I'm going to see if I can set up the video stuff for like monetization there over on the channel and see if I got the super chat thing. I think I already enabled it when I was trying to set up this as well. Yep, chips and dips for the Super Bowl. Every year we do the chips and dips usually. Alright, we're going to kick off this game just in a matter of moments, everyone. Yeah, hopefully, Vaughn. Hopefully, it's not the snooze fest that we saw last year, the 13-3 game. Yeah, Matty Joe putting out here. Left the stream while I was at 990. Would have been mad if he missed 1K. I was 1 away. I was 1 away when I finished the game. That was a great game. Houston against Dallas back on Friday night. That was a really great game. Hey, welcome in, Ryan. Thanks so much for stopping by here, bud. We're going to kick off this game right after all these commercials right now as they're just playing all these Super Bowl commercials. Billions and money just poured into these 30-second spots. So, yeah, 2 different types of teams going at it today. San Francisco loves to possess the football, control the clock there with Raheem Mostert in the running game. They have it basically with Mostert and also Coleman and also Matt Breida as well. Welcome to the channel, Raymond. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Jimmy G will get the job done. He likes in this one. Jimmy G deserves a Super Bowl. We'll see if he can get it. Patrick Mahomes as well. He deserves a Super Bowl. When the San Francisco 49ers, though, when they've been able to pass the football, though, Jimmy G has been phenomenal this year. They had that 48-46 victory against New Orleans. And it was just phenomenal. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster. Vikings fan 39. Thanks so much for stopping by on Sportscaster. Yeah, I'm going to take a while off this channel, Vaughn, because I'm going to be focusing like a lot more on the basketball channel here. If anybody is new to this channel right now or is not a part of my basketball channel, enjoys basketball, feel free. I'm going to put it right in the chat. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. That's my main focus there is the basketball channel. We just got approved for monetization today. So we'll start off the stream tomorrow with Super Chat there for everybody as we just hit 1K back on Friday night until like Saturday morning or so. So the basketball channel is going to be my main focus here. Football is kind of like more like a fun thing when basketball wasn't around. It was like really, really cool to do it during September, October, and stuff like that. I feel like with like my life too, I feel like I'm like a lot more busier towards like the fall season as well. I'm like always outside a lot. Like the fall season's so nice and stuff like that. But basketball just takes off because winter time right now is just some of these days in the winter it's tough to go outside. Today wasn't that bad, but there's been days like 15, 10, 5 degrees outside. This year it hasn't been that bad, though, for the winter. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some snow sometime because we haven't got like any like big snowstorms or so since like November. Like November we got a couple like times that it snowed, and then after that it just snowed like maybe once, like a couple weeks ago, and that is basically it. Avocado and salsa and Tostitos. Yep, the classic chips and dip there, and also don't forget the sour cream on the side as well. Vegas Vic's pointing out when Nick Bosa and Aaron Donald hopped into the bulldozer. Matty Joe putting out, now that I'm at 1K, my channel's gonna explode. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he puts out here, great point there. YouTube will recommend me more. So since I hit 1K, YouTube is gonna recommend me more to more people. So then it's just gonna grow like a whole lot more, which is awesome. I can't wait. Like we got a whole lot more time with the basketball channel too to just keep it growing. March Madness, the NBA playoffs, it's gonna be great. Also the Summer League, the Olympics is also on for basketball. I don't know what they're showing though for basketball, if they even show the full games. I feel like from the past, the Olympics has shown like a lot of highlights. Like what they usually do, they show like the first quarter of a game, and then they go over to beach volleyball when the game's in the second quarter, hop back into the or show, and then they show something else in the third quarter like synchronized diving, and then they hop right back into the fourth quarter and they show in the last quarter. But I want to watch like a full game for like the Olympics or so. So if NBC is doing that throughout the summer for the Olympics, if they plan to do that, show like the live full game, if I'm around like that day, if it's like not like on a work, like when I'm at work or something like that, if it's on like during night, like after I'm home from work, I'll maybe stream one for you guys. Vaughn is putting out he is not gonna watch the halftime show. They don't put good artists on. Yeah, it's been a while since like they've had like anybody good, I believe. Like I haven't even kept track of like who is performing at the Super Bowl halftime show this year. Usually I'm just here for the game and stuff like that. That's going to be like a long halftime break to fill too. It's like around like a 30 to 45 minute halftime break, I believe as well. It's mostly just NBA and NFL here. That's basically mostly it. Sometimes baseball. I do baseball like a little bit over on Sportscaster, but it's mostly just like the World Series or so. That's when I get like into baseball. It's basically the World Series. Vaughn puts out here, I should go to John's house during the Olympics. Nah, he hates the Olympics. John hates the Olympics. 49ers will kick off the football as the Chiefs will receive the opening kickoff. They do. They take it back from their own end zone. 5 to the 10 up the middle here, past the 20 and going forward to about the 25-yard line. On the return is McCall Hardman. As we got a whole new scoreboard graphic here brought to you by Fox on the screen. This looks pretty dope. Oh man, we had 3 years of torture, I believe. Or 2 years of torture with that terrible looking scoreboard on the bottom of the screen that Fox had for the past couple of years. Yeah, I think it was either 2 years or 3 years that they had at the bottom the team names, and now we get the actual logos. This looks pretty cool here. Awesome scoreboard. Looks straight up fresh. Mahomes from the gun. First possession, Chiefs have the football as they go 3 wide to the left and 1 to the right. Takes the snap. Mahomes shovels it over right side here as that is Williams. Williams carries past the 30 and tackle around the 32. Pickup of about 7 on the carry. Brings up about a 2nd down and 3. That's Damian Williams, the running back, number 26, out of the backfield. It is time here. Got quite the scoreboard. Quite the scoreboard on the bottom of the screen. Doesn't say the team's names anymore. Doesn't say 49ers Chiefs. It has the logo of both of these teams. That looks fresh right there. Mahomes goes from the gun. Williams lines up to the left side of him, 3 wide to left. Mahomes takes the snap, back to pass, screens it out, left side. That's short of Damian Williams, and it's incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 3 now on the field as the pressure got to Patrick Mahomes in the pass. Definitely, Matty Joe. This scoreboard looks so dope right now. Yeah, Nick Bosa coming in with the pressure. He actually tipped the ball right there as Mahomes released it to the left side on the screen to Damian Williams. So here's a 3rd and 3 coming up. Going in 4 wide formation, 3 to the left for receivers, 1 to the right. In the backfield, once again, right side of Mahomes is Damian Williams. 3rd and 3, 14:08 on the clock. Mahomes takes the snap, drops back to pass, passes underneath, and that ball just out of the reach of Damian Williams as a pressure coming up once again for the 49ers, and they force a 3 and out here for the defense. So not a good start at all for Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs in this game right now. Gavin is, right now he's pacing back and forth, man. I feel you do this. Gavin's a huge Chiefs fan over on Sportscaster right now. That was not a good start here to this drive. 55 seconds through the game. Dustin Colquitt will punt away the football here, standing back. He gets the ball. He boots it away at his own 20. Richie James Jr. about to return this punt here. Oh, he muffs it. Ball on the ground. James is able to recover it, though, down at the 17-yard line as he muffed the punt. That could have been big if that went wrong. He is lucky he's able to pick that up just in time. So here comes out the 49ers offense. Jimmy G and the 49ers. So they'll get the football for the first time today. They go from the I formation. George Kittle moves in motion to the right side. Garoppolo under center. Garoppolo takes a snap, tosses over right side. That's a rush. Nothing there. Kansas City's defense complete. Since December onwards, they have been just incredible change here with their rush defense, and they stop on the run Tevin Coleman for a loss of 1. Brings up a 2nd and 11. Jimmy G. Record with the 49ers at age 28, 21 wins, 5 losses. Yeah, both of these teams coming out, Mahomes and Garoppolo, starting out their first ever Super Bowl games as starters. So I expect the Jitters to be here at the very start. 2nd and 11 right now. 49ers with the football. Garoppolo. Play action. Passes. Underneath to Kittle. Kittle past the 20 down the left sideline. Past the 25. Tackle from behind. Close to the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. And the refs give George Kittle a first down. This is a sweet looking scoreboard right now, everyone. Kittle picks up the first down, and 49ers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line with 12:45 left to go now. Garoppolo from the gun takes the snap, and they'll go jet sweep here to the right side. Past the 30, 35, moving upfield, 40, 45, past midfield, 45, and dragged down out of bounds past the 40-yard line to about the 38 on the jet sweep by the 49ers, as that is Deebo Samuel, the rookie. Super Bowl is the most popular sporting event in the USA for sure. He probably hates the Olympics because hockey is not in the Summer Olympics. Probably. 1st and 10 coming up here. Garoppolo and the 49ers at the 40-yard line of Kansas City. He takes it from the gun. Hands it off. Left side draw over to Coleman. Stiff arm. Past the 35. Runs to about the 32-yard line. Pick up of 8. And it'll be a 2nd down and 2. Yep, Patriots missed on Deebo Samuel. He could have helped them out a ton. DK Metcalf, he could have helped out the Patriots a ton. Didn't take them until around November to get N'Keal Harry actually healthy and incorporated into the game plan. And Deebo Samuel could have brought a huge boost this season, definitely, to the Patriots if they'd been able to pick them up. 2nd and 3. They'll go from the I formation here for the 49ers. You have it at the 32-yard line of Kansas City. Garoppolo takes a snap, handoff. Up the middle to Coleman. Coleman takes it as he gets about a yard or so. He takes it to about the 31.5-yard line. It's going to bring up about a Third down and 2 coming up now for San Francisco. Clock now ticking with about 10:35 left to go in the first quarter. Third and 2 now, going 5 wide for Garoppolo, one in motion to the right side to make it 4 wide instead as his running back lines up to the right side of him. That's Mostert. Had a monster game. They're going to go trickery. Or going to go run up the middle. They're going to get a first down out of it past the 30 to the 26 as that is Deebo Samuel gets tackled. They were looking for a trick pass right there off the reverse toss to Deebo Samuel. Samuel looking to pass it, saw nothing downfield. Took it up himself and rushed for it for the first down through the open middle hole. So right into the trick book early. Didn't work how they wanted to plan it though, but able to pick up the first down, and San Francisco moves the chains out of it. 9:50 left to go in the first quarter. Deebo Samuel, 2 carries for the wideout for 39 yards. They go from the power I formation. Garoppolo drops back. Here comes the pressure. Screen. Sets it up the middle. Somehow it's caught for about a gain of 2. To the 23-yard line. Gets blown up immediately, though, as the Chiefs' defensive front comes storming in right there on the 2-yard completion by Garoppolo. Brings up now 2nd and 8. Kansas City's defense, second half of the season, so much better against stopping the run. They struggled at that throughout September, October, into November, but when December came, they were just an entirely changed defense. Garoppolo goes from the gun here. 2nd and 8, takes the snap, play action, screens it over right side into the hands of Samuel. Samuel gets swallowed up by multiple defenders, 3 of them in red jerseys coming at it at once, and it's a loss of 2 on the catch, and it'll bring up now a 3rd and 10 for San Francisco. Hey, welcome in, Johnny C. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate it. Coming up with a 3rd and 10 here for San Francisco as they have it in Chiefs territory. Hey, welcome in on Sportscaster, Sports News Alert. Thanks so much for stopping by here on Sportscaster. That was a huge aggressive play right there by the Chiefs for the stop. Loss of 2 on the screen to Samuel. They got 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation. Garoppolo takes the snap. Pass across the middle. Oh, it's dropped in the slant. Could have had it at the 20. We got a flag, though, down as that ball was on a slant to Jeff Wilson, the running back. See what we got for the flag. Stops the clock. 8:07 left to go in the first quarter. This ball is placed at the... It's going to be a penalty by Kansas City. Defensive penalty. Frank Clark offsides. Yes, I'm live on YouTube right now as well. Sports News Alert. Final Yard Football on YouTube, my football channel, not the basketball one. I'm going San Francisco in this one, so I'm going 49ers, 27-24. 3rd and 5, off the offside, moves up the football 5 yards. First possession in the red zone today. 49ers have it at the Kansas City 20. They go from the gun. Coleman lined up to the right side of Garoppolo. Takes the snap. Garoppolo drops back to pass in the pocket. Steps up. Fires. This shot to the end zone away over the head of George Kittle. Incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down. That would be insane, man. If the Super Bowl was at Gillette Stadium, that would be insane. They're having I think it's a Super Bowl a couple of years from now in MetLife, which... That's going to be interesting. Like, somehow if it snows at MetLife, like, that could totally just mess up with the teams. Whoever plays at MetLife, who gets into that Super Bowl. Say if it's like a team with like a warm climate area that gets there, or like a dome team. Here's the kick, the snap, the hold. It's up, straight through the upright. Robbie Gould puts it home. 3-zip the score as the 49ers lead in this one with 7:57 left to go in the first quarter. Hey, welcome in, Miami Canes all day. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. Kansas City gets back to football. Rough start for KC. First drive, 3 and out to start out the game for the Chiefs. 49ers got the football, just drove down the field for the 3 points right there with a field goal. So we'll be back right after these messages. Quite the commercial it's on right now. Miami next year hosts the national championship for college football. Three first downs in that drive, looking solid for the 49ers. As there was a little bit of trickery they put in the bag, that rushing the football 2 times right there. One with a jet sweep. It was that monster jet sweep run that Deebo Samuel had. 32 yards in the jet sweep. He's got 2 carries for 39 yards. In San Francisco, doing what exactly that they wanted to plan, sticking to the game plan, taking Patrick Mahomes basically off the fields, and having San Francisco come onto the field, possess the football for as much as they can, just to take Patrick Mahomes and the high-flying Kansas City Chiefs offense off the field. San Francisco almost possessing the football for 6 minutes on their first drive of the game. Kansas City, by the way, had a 3-and-out, lasted only 1:05 on the clock, so we'll see what happens here, as we'll get right back over in just a moment, everyone. Yes, they'll need to find the end zone, though, for sure. Good stop by the Chiefs' defense. Good stop, because you don't want to be in a 7-0 hole right now in this game so early, especially with the jitters coming up. Patrick Mahomes' first ever Super Bowl he's played, and first ever taste of this type of game. And it was just, I can see that there was just a lot of nerves right there. Spotlight a little bit big for them early on. We'll see if they're able to make the adjustments here. If Andy Reid's able to make those adjustments for the Chiefs, that is huge if he's able to do so. Tampa Bay. Okay, so yeah, I knew it was in Florida someplace. So it's Tampa Bay next year that hosts the Super Bowl. Alright, so we're going to get right back to this game. The NFL 100 season concludes with this one, the crowning of the Super Bowl champion tonight here. Looks like a beautiful night at Hard Rock. Yeah, Hard Rock Stadium. Hey, welcome to the broadcast. I don't know anymore. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. We're back to action. Robbie Gould kicked a 38-yard field goal to take the lead 3-zip San Francisco. Chiefs will let this ball go back to the end zone, and Kansas City will start out their own 25. Wow, that's insane. Average ticket price, according to Fox here, in the 50-year difference, $2,500 for the average ticket price of that game. That's insane. Fox broadcaster 50 years ago, Jack Buck. Fox broadcaster 50 years to the day today, right now in this game, Joe Buck. As we're back to action. 3-zip to score. Mahomes. Play action, rolls out to his right. Punt fake, throws. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Hill tackle for about a 9-yard gain. And it will bring up about a 2nd down and 1 coming up with 7:45 and the clock ticking down, left to go in the first quarter. Second and short now for the 49ers. First drive did not go anywhere close how they were wanting to plan out their first drive of the game. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. He's got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. And in the backfield, Damian Williams. Handoff Williams up the middle. He gets on the draw, first down. Gain of 2 by Williams, takes it to about the 36. Yeah, back-to-back Super Bowl years here for Florida, hosting Super Bowls. But the Dolphins, the Jaguars, the Buccaneers, they're not even anywhere close to being a part, anywhere to be a contender at all. Never mind even making the playoffs at this point. That pass right in the flat, short. It's complete over to Tyreek Hill. Picks it up forward. Progress will have him about a gain of 6 or so to the 42. Hey, welcome into the broadcast here at Pat's Nation Tattoo. Thanks so much for stopping by here right now. Second and 2, 6:15 left to go in the first quarter. Kansas City has it at their own 42-yard line. Mahomes from the gun. He takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass Mahomes as he passes this one off the back foot over the head of Damian Williams out in the flat. It's incomplete. We do have a late flag coming in, so we'll take a look at the penalty flag. We have 5:57 left to go on the clock in this first quarter. Refs are trying to discuss what in the world went on right here as they're taking a look to discuss this penalty. It's taken a long time to process it. And it's going to be a Chiefs penalty. So offensive penalty by Kansas City. Illegal man downfield for Kansas City, they say. So they had number 72, the tackle Eric Fisher, downfield for the Chiefs. And they'll bring up now a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for Kansas City. Mahomes from the gun. So he takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Williams gets the first down. He carries it to the 48. Damian Williams first down. Gain of 6 in the carries. That clock ticks down. Under 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, that's like... I can't believe that the NFL didn't, like, mix it up, like, a little bit. Like, go to, like, a dome for next season. Like, mix it up and go to, like, a dome stadium. Like, maybe play at, like, Indianapolis to host a Super Bowl or so. Play action across the middle. Finds Kelsey first down past midfield at the 43-yard line. Mahomes on that pass, about a gain of 9 or so. It's going to bring up about 2nd and 1 coming up. He finds Kelsey right across the middle of the field. 2nd and 1 now. They have it at the 42-yard line. They're inside San Francisco territory. Kansas City football. One man going in motion to the right. They'll hand it off up the middle here to Williams. Oh, big carry past the 35 to the 30. And he is down on the ground about the 28-yard line as he is tackled down there. Gain of 15 on the rush and the first down by Damian Williams, the running back for the Chiefs. Just huge hole right up the middle right there. Huge push. 61 with a big block for the Chiefs. Massive lane right there. 62. Austin Ryder, the center. Nice push right there up the middle as we approach that 4-minute mark left to go in the first quarter. Chiefs with the football. They have it at the 28-yard line of San Francisco territory. Jet sweep left side over to Hill. Tyreek trying to run outside the edge. He only gains around a gain of 3. Goes out of bounds. Down the left sideline. Gain of 3 to the 25. That was a massive hole just straight up the middle. First quarter flying by, everyone. Got 3:45 left to go in the first quarter in this one. Mahomes goes from the gun. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Kelsey is lined up to the left side. Williams in the backfield. Next to Mahomes. Mahomes takes the snap. Here he is from the gun. Passes across the middle. Got it. First down over to Kelsey. Turns upfield here. Down the left side. He gets it. First down to the 15. He is dragged down from behind. We do have a flag down, though. We'll take a look, see what the penalty flag is down in the field. If this penalty is against the 49ers, it'll be first down Kansas City. And the penalty was on San Francisco, so anyway, automatic first down for Kansas City. First and 10, 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Chiefs now inside the red zone. They got it at the San Francisco 14. Mahomes from the gun. Williams lined up to the left side. 3 wide to the right. Williams now in motion to the right. Mahomes takes the snap. Steps up. Pump fake. And he's going to get sacked and tackled down. Loss of 1. Back at the 15-yard line. As that is number 99, DeForest Buckner, the defensive tackle, who comes up with a 1-yard loss. Yeah, Vaughn putting here they don't host Super Bowls in places like Pittsburgh and New England. It's interesting why they're hosting at MetLife in the future, because that's a cold climate environment for the month of February here. Where I thought that they were going to make it as even as possible or so to all the teams, to put them in either a dome or like a nice weather climate like they're doing tonight. As that pass in the flat, incomplete over to Tyreek Hill, brings up a 3rd and 11. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised there as well, Vaughn, that Tennessee at Nissan Stadium, they haven't hosted, or Carolina Stadium at Bank of America, they haven't hosted either in Charlotte before for a Super Bowl, because those two are heading further south. Those still are like warmer climates, much warmer than when you get up to like DC, Baltimore, and then when you get up to New England or Buffalo. That would be brutal. If there was ever a Super Bowl hosted at Buffalo, that would be brutal. 3rd and 11, ball at the 15. Mahomes takes the snap, flushed out to the right. Mahomes in the step-up scramble, past the 15 to the 10. Oh, big hit! He gets the first down, and that football gets jarred loose. Mahomes took a big hit at about the 4-yard line. Down in the field now. Number 20 for San Francisco, as he is down. That is Jimmy Ward, who just dove right out to crush Mahomes. The ball just got jarred out. Massive tackle by Jimmy Ward, but he was the one who is in pain right now down in the field, as Ward is slow to get up, and we cut to a break here in the game. That was a massive hit. Miami Canes all day. He bets on Mostert to get the first touchdown of the game, so that's who he's got there. Man, indeed, lucky right there. Lucky for Mahomes. Glad to see that he was able to get up from that. That was a massive hit he just absorbed. Jeez, just dove straight out at him. That ball just jarred right out. If that was in the open field, that would have been clear fumble. That would have been dangerous too. Massive, violent collision. Oof. Jimmy Ward down in the field. We had to cut to break. They didn't even show. They showed like one replay from behind. They didn't even show it out in front. So yeah, right now we're on break. Patrick Mahomes there with a 10-yard rush. But he did get the first down, but that was a huge price that he just paid there. Massive, massive collision. Good to see that Pat Mahomes was able to get up from that. That could have been much worse than like what I just saw. That was pretty bad itself. Yeah, really good game so far. If I had to bet on this one, I would go 27-24 49ers. So Kansas City on this drive looking solid here. 4 first downs by Kansas City on this drive as they possess the football for about 5 minutes, 35 seconds on their second drive of the game. Much more efficient than drive number 1, which stalled out with a 3 and out. Running backs have barely got any touches on their first drive for San Francisco. Tevin Coleman has 3 carries for 7. Deebo Samuel, though, who's a wide receiver, has gotten that jet sweep rush he got for 32. We've yet to see Mostert, though, rush the football. He got a catch of 2 yards, but that is it for Raheem Mostert. So it looks like Jimmy Ward's okay. As we cut right back to action here. Jimmy Ward okay. Now we're going to take a look at this replay. Massive hit that Mahomes absorbed. Wow. going. That is exactly where you need to go for that hit. Jimmy Ward, perfect position, right on the football. It's just unfortunate for the 49ers that that tackle didn't happen in the open field. That would have been massive right there for to just change the script. Kansas City gets the first down. Luckily, everybody's okay. Pat Mahomes, 5 for 9, 40 yards to the air. And we'll see what they draw up here. Oh, they're going to say 4th and 1. He was short, actually. I thought it was clear first down. Oh, they're going to go. HB direct snap up the middle. Damian Williams going and pulling the pile forward, and he gets the touchdown. The ref comes in. Actually, he's going to say short of the touchdown. Chiefs are celebrating. He is short of the touchdown at the line, 1 yard line. Let's see. Yeah, he is down at the 1 yard line. That was close, though. I can't believe, like, the second effort to that he went all the way from the 2 yard line in the direct snap. What a call by Andy Reid, by the way. Nice spin move all the way from the 2 yard line, just inches shy. Inches shy there for Kansas City. First and goal, they have it. Mahomes from the gun. Takes the snap. Handoff. Up the middle on the draw, and it's gonna be... That's a touchdown. Ooh, no. Kansas City coming in there saying touchdown. But no, the refs come in once again, say that he is short. That clearly looked like he was across there. That's Darwin Thompson, the running back. Second effort, I thought he had it, but no. Second and goal. What a game here. This is where San Francisco's legendary defense going to have to step up, make some stops. At the inch-yard line, Mahomes flushed out to the right. He's going to scramble for it. He gets it this time. Touchdown. Pat Mahomes first in the game to score a TD. Oh, this graphic looks sick. It's a sick-looking graphic that Fox has for Patrick Mahomes' touchdown. Looks like a comic book graphic right there, like a legendary graphic on the screen that pops up for a touchdown. What a quarterback design Patrick Mahomes does. Takes the snap, bootleg to the right side. Able to zigzag right between two 49ers defenders and get it in for the TD. Yeah, I haven't really kept track of like a lot of like the music artists lately who's been performing, but Vaughn putting out here last time there was a good artist back in the Super Bowl. It was back in 2016 for the last artist, according to him, performing. Here's the extra point. Snap hold. The kick's up. That one's good. 7-3 the score. Pat Mahomes able to do as they had multiple times in that drive. Looked like a touchdown 2 times beforehand. Man, Kansas City, that is lit right now outside KC right there in the sea of red. As we'll go to a break here on the game. 7-3 the score. 49ers get the football back right after these messages. So Vegas Vic's putting out here, his mom really thinks that the Chiefs are going to win in this one. It's close. It's close, man. Vegas Vic's predicts the 49ers in this game. It's going to be a close one, I feel like. So Jimmy G will get back to action here in the offense for San Francisco. One of the things I really would like to see San Fran do is get some more touches here by Raheem Mostert. That's the big thing. Mostert, no carries so far. Had a catch on the screen for 2 yards. As they'll have to put him into the game, get some more carries. They've gone with Tevin Coleman, though. Coleman's got 3 carries in the first drive of the game for only 7, though. Yeah, definitely. Johnny C's putting out here. San Francisco's defense will have to step up midfield for sure, because yeah, Kansas City, if they get into your territory like they did, 30-20 yard line, and they had a big play there. It's the big play ability that's going to be the problem for San Francisco's defense to stop tonight, because Kansas City just all over the map. They're full of playmakers. Yes, I definitely agree with you, Vaughn. That should be the scoreboard for next season. Hopefully they put that for next season and eliminate that one that we had throughout the season. That was just a terrible looking scoreboard. I believe they're going to go with it, though. I believe that will be the scoreboard. I hope so for next season. It was CBS who did that. The Super Bowl with the Panthers versus the Broncos during that Super Bowl. CBS debuted their new scoring graphic for that, and then they've kept that ever since, basically. Oh, Vaughn putting out here, he remembers Levi Stadium hosted the Super Bowl back in 2016. Yeah, so that would be, that was the one with Peyton Manning's last game, Cam Newton, Carolina, Denver. So that was the one on CBS when they debuted the actual scoreboard that they still have today. Before that, they used to have the scoreboard on the top of the screen. Then they lowered it to the bottom. This is a pretty cool graphics package here that they've got for the new one on Fox right now. Hopefully they're able to keep this. 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter. San Francisco will get the kickoff here from Harrison Butker as he boots this one away. And San Francisco will elect this football to go to the back of the end zone, and they'll take out starting at their own 25. I should change my football scoreboard for next football season. We'll see, man. We'll see that. Maybe I'll make it a little bit more interesting or so. Maybe something different for basketball. I do like how I set it up and everything for basketball. I have to set it up as like a grid thing for basketball because it's like a lot of scoring, and I have all the text documents layered as like top to bottom here, vertical. 7-3. 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 49ers with the football, starts out their own 25. Garoppolo, play action, steps up, launches, middle, got him. First down in the catch. To at the 43-yard line, it is Emmanuel Sanders, who came in from Denver right before the trade deadline as the 49ers got him. And Emmanuel Sanders with a huge catch there on a first down, as he gets it for about a gain of 21 or so in the catch. 1st and 10, as this first quarter winds down in the books. Quarter number 1 right now in the books. 7-3, Kansas City up. 3 more left to go. Super Bowl 54 here. We'll be back right after this break. Yeah, Johnny C putting out that he likes the Fox broadcast the least. Yeah, I've never really been like a big fan of the Fox broadcast. I've always been more of a fan of the CBS guys. If I had to rate them, I would go with CBS number 1, NBC number 2, and then Fox number 3. The scoreboard though looks sick. It's just like the announcing crew for Fox is. I've never been a big like Joe Buck fan during my life. Quite some interesting commercials we got here right now. So yeah, that was a big pickup there by Emmanuel Sanders. They had something, the Winona commercial in just a second out, and they're playing Eros. I don't even know what Eros is as a product. Yeah, Johnny C putting out a game clock will be cool, because I have a delay to the coverage, so it'll be decent for like the difference there. Yeah, I'd have to see like how to do that with like a game clock and everything. Yeah, good second drive, though, by the Chiefs. That was a huge hit, though, that Mahomes just absorbed. Lucky that he was able to get up. Lucky everyone was okay with that massive hit he absorbed in the second drive of the game. But Kansas City looked like first drive spotlight like way too big for them on their first drive. And great adjustments, though, by Andy Reid for the second drive of the game. So 7-3 the score. 49ers will have the football as we start out quarter number 2 of play right now. Start out with the footballs. They'll go now from left to right on the field. They start out at their own 43. Garoppolo, play action. Back to pass, screens it over right side as that pass is complete but going nowhere, and a loss of 3 where progress stops them. As that is Deebo Samuel who gets it set on a screen but loses 3 yards, and they'll bring up now about a second and 13 here, as that was the first play to start off the second quarter. Oh, Richard Seymour didn't get inducted to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully in the future, man, he's able to get there. I hope so. 7-3 now. San Francisco takes the snap in the second and 12. Garoppolo launching. Oh, bad pass is picked off. The pressure coming at him. Rashad Breeland picks it off for Kansas City. Jimmy Garoppolo, nowhere in the world he should have threw that football. It's just right under duress with the pressure off his back foot. He steps up as the pressure was coming up on him. A defender right in his face. That ball was well short of his intended wide receiver. And it gets picked off. Chiefs will get the football back. Not a good start here by the 49ers. Big oof there by Jimmy G. Pressure all over him from the left side, right out in front of him, and Garoppolo just no place to even step up and launch the football. Just throws the ball, just chucks it downfield, just hoping for a prayer, and it falls like 10 yards short to his intended wide receiver. Gets picked off. Yeah, it's like a 30-second delay or something like that from like OBS over to like YouTube, because I'm streaming off the site OBS, so that's why. Yeah, true there is that might like if like you're ahead of me or so, because OBS is usually like 30 seconds behind or so. Vaughn puts out here ready for February 16th, because he is not, because that mean girl has her birthday on February 16th. Oh no. Hopefully we can make it past February 16th with no problems there. Oof, Jimmy G would just, that was just unfortunate with that throw. Hey, welcome in, Alex. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud, on the broadcast. Yes, I'm on Sportscaster as well. So right now I'm on Sportscaster as well, Alex. Swamp Scott, you can't park there. Oh man, somebody was in the Celtics broadcast yesterday. Classic person in the Celtics game against Philly. I guess he was from like Roxbury, but he was naming like all the sites and like the stuff like in downtown Boston and things like that. All the classic things that we have had like throughout like Massachusetts and like downtown Boston. All right, so 52 seconds through. Kansas City will start out at their own 44-yard line here as we're back into the game. Rashad Breeland, by the way, he bobbled that football just barely. Was able to get both feet in bounds, though, to intercept it. We're back to action. Mahomes, play action. Back to pass here. Steps up, launches deep down the left sideline. Open Sammy Watkins. Hauls it in. He's got the 27. Sammy Watkins with a leaping grab down at the 27-yard line of 49ers territory and brings up a first down. Awesome. So Alex is not broadcasting, so why not to see me on YouTube? I appreciate it, Alex, for stopping by here. Hey, welcome in, Kidder96. One of the last year's Super Bowl commercials featured Chance the Rapper and the Backstreet Boys. Wow, so you're dating all the way back from last year. Man, you get a really good memory there, because I can't tell you much of the commercials that happened last season. That is a 5-yard penalty, false start by the Chiefs, as they just jumped early right there with Laurent Duvernay Taylor on the offensive line. Laurent Duvernay Tardif on the offensive line jumps, and it's a 5-yard penalty to back up Kansas City. They'll have the football now at the 32 of San Francisco. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson, this is it. Jimmy Johnson's last season. So this is it for Jimmy Johnson. It's too bad. I grew up watching Jimmy Johnson race. He was like one of the first NASCAR racers that I grew up like watching his entire career. Him, Ryan Newman, Kevin Harvick. Those were the race car drivers that I grew up there watching in the Cup Series. If I had to say who was like the first NASCAR driver that I ever like grew up watching from like bottom to top in the series, from like back in the day, it was the Busch Series, and then it was the next off. It had probably Kyle Busch was the one, because I remember Kyle Busch when he was like 18 years old and winning races, but I've never been a fan of Kyle Busch. But yeah, Jimmy Johnson is straight up from the Cup Series since 03. 02-03. 7-3 the score. 1st and 10 out Kansas City. Mahomes screens it out left side. That one complete, but not enough there, as that is McCole Hardman gets wrapped up for only about a gain of 1 on the catch. Yep, I'm from Mass here. 2nd and 9, 12:40 left to go in the second quarter. Yep, classic Super Bowl 51, the comeback. Still to the day, I bet haunts Kyle Shanahan. 2nd and 9 here, Chiefs. They'll hand it off up the middle in the carry. They take it past the 25 to about the 23-yard line, as they'll bring up about a 3rd and 6 coming up on the field. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't really grow as much, like, up in New England as far as, like, the South for, like, NASCAR, unfortunately, but, sometimes I usually go to the Speedway, though, to watch the races at Seekonk Speedway, like, a couple of times a year. I went up to Loudon, this past summer for the first ever race. Pass across the middle, that one's complete, close to the first down. That's gonna be down by contact. Close to the first down. We'll see where the ref spotted with the possession of the football. Seems like it'll be about a 4th and 1 coming up for the Chiefs, though. Hey, welcome in, TCE. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the broadcast. 4th and 1 coming up, as Kansas City was just shy of the first down markers. We got 11:20 left to go in the second quarter. Do the Coca-Cola 600 on Sportscaster. That is a really long race, Vaughn. If that doesn't compete with any like playoff game for like the NBA, maybe. I don't know my schedule until like May, though, if we're gonna be out on that day. They take the snap. Mahomes shovel pass down the right sideline. He's got it first down over to Damian Williams. Pick up a 2, needed 1, got the first down. He goes out of bounds around the 17-yard line. Nice job going for it. They knew the exact play call of what they needed to do to get the edge there for the first. Ultimate Champ likes the Chiefs in this one. Yeah, it's kind of been a little split here as far as who we got, Chiefs 49ers. So it's cool that we kind of have like a little split there. 10:30 left to go in the second quarter. Hey, welcome in, the coach here on the broadcast on Sportscaster. Thanks so much for stopping by. Mahomes from the gun takes a snap, launches right corner fade to the end zone. It's up. Oh, couldn't find the football. Damian Williams couldn't find the football. I think he lost it. Mahomes launched it just a little bit over his head, had him on the wheel route. from the backfield to the right corner of the end zone as he was working on the linebacker. Had the matchup, number 57, Dre Greenlaw in the coverage. He had the matchup but couldn't find the football there as the pass fell incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Kansas City. 10:23 left to go now in the second quarter. Chiefs have it at the 16-yard line, San Francisco. Handoff on the draw to the right side. Breaking the tackle. Damian Williams takes it past the 15 to about the 13. Pick up a 3. Yep, NASCAR is just a little bit more popular than horse choreography in Massachusetts. Yeah, luckily it's much more popular where I am than the Boston metro area. They don't even know what like NASCAR is, I bet you, in the Boston metro area. But yeah, it's nothing even close to like what it is compared down south. 3rd and 7, 9:40 left to go in the second quarter. Chiefs with the football at the 13. Mahomes takes a snap, pass across the middle. That one's just blown up. Intended for the running back Darwin Thompson. That was good coverage. Number 33 for the 49ers in coverage as that was Tarvarius Moore. He breaks up the pass and it's going to bring up now a field goal situation coming up for Kansas City. Vegas Vix wants Troy Aikman to just shut his mouth right now. 31 yards from the right hash by Harrison Butker. Here's the snap, the hold. This kick is up, and this one dead center. He drills at Kansas City. Up by 1 score here. 10-3 the score. Jimmy Garoppolo with a bad pick. Rough interception. Leads to 3 points in the board right now. And we'll get right back after action as this Chiefs offense wasn't able to put it into the end zone, but still able to get points off of that turnover. And they're going to have to do something with Jimmy G here in the next drive for San Francisco to get right back, because that was a rough pass. Talk about a bad pass. That was a rough pass there by Jimmy G. Yep, good old D there by San Francisco. Didn't get him too far. Couldn't stop Kansas City. Couldn't stop KC enough that they were able to get into the red zone. Able to get a field goal out of it. Vegas Vic's putting out here. He'd rather have me and Tony Romo in the boot than Joe Buck and Troy Aikman right now. That'd be a classic crew. Hey, welcome in Hayden right now on the broadcast. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Ultimate Champ happy with the Chiefs with a field goal as they are up now 10-3. Kansas City not that bad rushing for a team that hasn't really got a running game going on throughout the season so far. They've got 52 yards so far in this game with a touchdown rush by Mahomes as he had it. He was the leading rusher against Tennessee, by the way, in the AFC title game. It's all about decisions, though. Decisions, and that was not a good one by Jimmy G on the last drive that ended up in an INT, and we'll see. I hope so, Johnny C. I think that he'll be able to settle down, learn from that mistake as well. Just be able to settle down into this game. And I think they'll be able to get right back up. We'll see if they can tie it up at 10. They need to get the ball into the hands, though, of Mostert. Mostert torched Green Bay for 4 rushing touchdowns. That was unreal. He has yet to even receive a carry in this game. We have 9:30 left to go in the second quarter. Yep, Chris Collinsworth next year in the Super Bowl. And then after that, we'll have to wait until CBS the year after that. So, 2021, Chris Collinsworth, Al Michaels, and NBC. 2022, CBS with a great crew there of Jim Nantz and Tony Romo. 9:30 left to go in the second quarter. Butker will kick it off. Short kick here. Gets returned about the 6-yard line. They take it past the 10 to the 15. To the left side of the numbers, completely swallowed up at the 20-yard line. On the return as a sea of red defenders comes in and picks up the tackle. So here comes out Jimmy Garoppolo again, the 49ers offense. Last time it just ended so poorly in an interception by Jimmy G. They go from the I formation. They got motion all the way in the backfield here. So that's Deebo Samuel. They'll take the snap, handoff up the middle here on a draw. That run goes nowhere. Pick up a 1 by Raheem Mostert. Kansas City came to play and have the defense ready. Unlike Green Bay 2 weeks ago, they came to play in this matchup right now. 2nd and 9 as they stop Mostert for only 1. Yep, here a guy. Classic Chris Collinsworth. Here's a guy. Mostert in the backfields. 2nd and 9. 3 bunched up to the right side. Kittle in motion to the left. Now they have another tight end in motion. They go with HB toss left side over to Mostert. Stiff arm. He takes it down the left sideline, close to the first down marker, around the 30. It will be very close to the first down. We'll see. And they say 1st and 10. 1st and 10 as they got some big lead blocks right out in front there with the HB toss to the left side just a moment ago on the rush by Raheem Mostert. So the second carry of the game goes for much better there by Mostert. 10-yard carry. 1st and 10, 49ers. 2 to the left, 3 to the right. They're going to go HB reverse here in a jet sweep. It's over to Deebo Samuel. Takes it for the first down past the 40. Cuts up to the middle. 45 dragged down at the 46. 49er territory gets the first down. Gain of 16 yards. They'll say actually it's a pass there. So it was a little bit of a direct, or it was more like just the shortest pass you'll ever throw right there in the little sweep right there. Little sweep pass they put in the books as the shortest pass. Shortest passive arc. Just puts it right out there. And they pick up 16 out of it. Play clock down to 1. They snap it with 7:20 left to go. Garoppolo, handoff, right side draw, over to Mostert. Carries the load, keeps on going, and gets it for the first down. With about 3 yards after trying to be wrapped up right there, pushing the pile forward, gets 11. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Mostert now checks off towards the sideline. A 49ers record, 220 rushing yards on 29 carries and 4 touchdown runs 2 weeks ago against Green Bay in the NFC title game. Gets a little breather here. 49ers with a football inside Kansas City territory. This drive going quite nicely. I formation, handoff up the middle. Here he goes, Tevin Coleman. Past the 40 to the 30, chopped up around the 26. And he gets a first down. 17-yard rush by Tevin Coleman. They're able to pound the rock now. They got some blocks. Coleman able to break a tackle, broke one. So he got past Damian Wilson of the Chiefs and was able to get past his outstretched tackle attempt there. 1st and 10 at the 26. 4 rushes by San Francisco. 4 rushes, 1 pass in this drive so far. They have it at the 26 of Kansas City territory. 49ers with the football, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 in the backfield. That's Coleman. As Garoppolo passes across the middle, gets it first down. Gain of 11. Gain of 11 on the catch to the 15-yard line. It is Deebo Samuel, actually. Deebo Samuel having a huge game to this point right now. Deebo Samuel, 3rd catch. He's got 50 receiving yards so far. First and 10 at the 15, now inside the red zone. Now it's all about the decisions on the field right now. Gonna make the smart ones. They got 3 bunched up to the right side for the 49ers. Coleman in the backfield. Garoppolo, bootleg to the right side. Passes underneath. Caught. Breaks a tackle. Going off the field. Diving across the plane to the touchdown. Indeed, we get a ball game right now. 15-yard catch by Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback. And it's 10-9 to score. Nice job there. Great job to go back to the playbook. They get themselves to 1st and 10. They bootleg to the right with Garoppolo. Finds Juszczyk. The one-on-one coverage. Just beat his defender. That was Daniel Sorensen, who tried to go and swat the football instead of the tackle. Sorensen couldn't wrap up either. And Kyle Juszczyk just too strong, able to break the tackle and go across the end zone for the touchdown. Here comes the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick. This one is up and through. 10-10, we got ourselves indeed a game right now. Indeed, holes opening up for the 49ers. That drive, 49ers able to go back to their old selves throughout the season. Pound the football. And just keep on opening up hole after hole like they did back on the NFC title game against Green Bay. So right now we're just on break. We'll get right back in here. Just a couple moments. Great drive, though, for the 49ers to respond like that. This one's been a good one so far. 18 first downs combining for so far in this game. We'll get right back in. We'll have about 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go remaining in the second quarter. Good mixture, though, of play calling on that drive was how they were able to get right downfield and scored a touchdown. And it was a long drive. It consisted of 80 yards. Yeah, the Rick and Morty Pringles commercial that was just on. That was hilarious. Got some quite interesting commercials. Oh, here comes up Dilly Dilly with a Bud Light. We just had the Into It by TurboTax commercial. Of course, tax season right around the corner. Let's see here. Will Alex Cora manage in the MLB? I don't think he will be anytime soon, Vaughn. Doesn't look too promising for Alex Cora, unfortunately. Maybe like 5 years from now, but not like in the near future. Hey, welcome in Sam over on Sportscaster. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Right now, we're just on this commercial break. We'll get right back to this game here in a matter of moments. What a games that we got. Kansas City jumped out 10-7. 49ers just responded with a touchdown. Indeed, exciting game for sure. Been a great game so far. Great response there. A mixture of play calling by the 49ers. Able to open up holes on the field. And Jimmy Garoppolo able to bounce back right there. Throw a touchdown pass for 15 yards to a Kyle Juszczyk. The fullback just power right through by Juszczyk. Able to break that Sorensen tackle. Nice bounce back by Jimmy G after he threw that pick. It was a great way to bounce back by him, though. So, yep, now it's tied up. (10-10) the score here in Super Bowl 54. Marching down the field 80 yards, 7 plays, 4 minutes and 27 seconds resulted in a Kyle Juszczyk 15-yard touchdown catch. As we're back to action. 49ers kick it off. A short one that will be fielded at the 5. Chiefs take it. Past the 10 to the 15, up to the 18, and gets tackled around that 19-20 yard line. As the Chiefs will have the football here with 4:59 on the clock in the second quarter. All right, we're going to get right back to action here. 1st and 10. Mahomes from the gun right now. So he's got his running back to the left side as that is Damian Williams. Mahomes takes the snap. Play action, back to pass, flushed out to the right. Passes underneath to Williams. Catches it down the right side. Gets past the tackler at the 25 and close to the first down marker for Damian Williams as he gets out of bounds right around that 30-yard line. Stops the clock as well as he got out of bounds. 4:49 left to go in the second quarter here in this game. Ooh, McCall Hardman was the one who got the kick return for the Chiefs, and he is dinged up right now along the sideline. So 1st and 10 Kansas City. It was enough right there in the flat to pick up the first down by Damian Williams. Mahomes, play action. Slings this one out left side. They catch it. Close to the first down marker. Diving forward for it. As that is the tight end for Kansas City. That is Blake Bell. The tight end. And he is close to the first down marker. We'll see where they're able to pick it up or not. The John Legend Super Bowl commercial Vegas Vix thought was really corny right there. Johnny C putting out here expects 49ers will cause a turnover of their own. 2nd and 1. Chiefs get the snap. They're going to hand it off up the middle here to Damian Williams. Picks up the first down around the 42. So that clock ticks below 3:40. Classic turnover of their own like the Packers last week when, man, Aaron Rodgers couldn't field the snap cleanly. That was unfortunate to see. That was a big oof. Mike Rice coming back to college basketball. I would be shocked, Vaughn, if that actually happens. Ace formation, Mahomes takes the snap, drops back here, launches across the middle, gets it. First down over to Tyreek Hill as he ran a little bit backwards, and that backwards running cost them the first down as he is marked by the refs just shy. Inches shy the first down marker, but they get it right past midfield. $2:40 left to go before halftime. They said it was a first down. That did not look like a first down at all. 1st and 10 at the 48 of 49ers territory. Chiefs from the gun, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Handoff and a delayed handoff up the middle to Damian Williams. Takes it as he will gain it for about a gain of 2 to the 46. And I'll take the clock to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, Vegas Vix puts out here, doesn't even bother watching the Super Bowl halftime Pepsi show. Yeah, it's been a long time since, in my opinion, that they have good performers performing at these like Super Bowl halftime like shows here. Yep, so right in front of midfield now. San Francisco's defense is just gonna have to find a stop to get off the field. At the very top of the NFL in defense, and they have just struggled to put together stops so far against Kansas City. KC doing a great job possessing the football. Right now we're on break. We just hit the 2-minute warning. Chiefs have possessed the football now for over 16 minutes. 49ers have possessed it just shy of 12 minutes so far. Right now we're just on break. We'll get right back to action here right after these next messages. Do I know Bill Peters? Yeah, unfortunately there, Bill Peters does not coach in the NHL anymore. It's just unfortunate there. Oh, we got the Planters commercial on right now. The baby nut from Planters. They get their commercial right on there with Mr. Peanut. Bunch of movie trailers they got. Like tons and tons of movie trailers. What is this? The 007? Yeah, a lot of just movie trailers they got here in the commercial spots. Huh, the Masked Singer right after the Super Bowl. You have the Baby Peanut commercial. That was a funny Masked Singer promo right after the Super Bowl. They'll have the Masked Singer tonight. They always do like a big show right after the Super Bowl. I forgot what it was last year. Let's see if I can find it here. Super Bowl 53 show. The show after the Super Bowl. As we're back to action right now. 2nd down and 8 with 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Mahomes going to go on a jet sweep to the right side. Hardman back in the game. Oh, he is in trouble, and he loses a bunch of yards. Gets run out of bounds. Nice job by the 49ers defense reading that all night long. Kool-Aid Man got the biggest fix dead there. Classic commercials they got on right now. 3rd and 14, lost a bunch of yards on that jet sweep there by the Chiefs. Chiefs tonight looking to convert one on 3rd down. They are 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. This will be a huge one if they're able to do so. If they do convert this, they would need to get to the 38. They're right behind midfield now at the 48. Mahomes from the gun. Takes the snap. Hill in the backfield motioning. Screens out to the right side. Over to Williams. As he tries to slip past the tackle. Can't, as he is tackled for only 1 yard on the screen pass underneath. And it brings up now 4th down and about 12 on the field with 1:35. Great stop, though, by Kansas City. That negative rush, about a loss of 7. That was a huge stop by the Chiefs as Kansas City went backwards, and it's going to force now the Chiefs to punt the football away. Dustin Colquitt about to punt this football away here in just a moment. You're going to let the play clock go all the way down to 2 seconds, and now they're going to boot it away with 1:05 on the clock. 49ers elect this football to bounce. Oh, is it going to get down? Oh, it almost did. Almost down at the 1 yard line. But it goes into the end zone as Kansas City was not able to lob it the full extent out. That was number 13 for Kansas City, just too light on the lob to his teammate at the 1 yard line standing there. That would have been a massive play in the game. Byron Pringle on special teams was the one. He had it. So, yeah, 1 minute drive coming up right after this break here. 1 minute drive for the 49ers. We'll see if they're able to get downfield and able to score or put some points on the board. Oh, so that's what it was last year. I was trying to remember the name of that show. I don't even know if that lasted. So, yeah, I don't even know if that show actually lasted. But the Masked Singer's right after the Super Bowl this year. Last year it was a show called The World's Best Premiere. And it followed the Super Bowl. And it only lasted 12 episodes. It only lasted 12 episodes. It was on CBS. And I think it was something similar that was trying to rival America's Got Talent or something like that. So, yeah, just that one Garoppolo pick so far. That has been the only turnover in the game to this point. Is the one Jimmy G pick. So that is it. No turnovers by the 49ers. No turnovers by the Chiefs. One by the 49ers by Jimmy G on the pick so far. And now we'll see if they're able to drive down the field for this last minute before halftime. Hey, welcome back here, Bradley over on Sportscaster. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. See Scout here, the golden retriever, was able to live. He had a tumor in his heart, and he was able to live through the Wisconsin School of Veterinary Medicine here. So, been going through a little bit of a rough time because we know a golden retriever that I don't think he's going to make it this upcoming week here for him. But that one, Scout was able to go through the Wisconsin School of Medicine that they just had a WeatherTech commercial about as we get ready to go back to this game. 1 minute left to go before halftime. 1st and 10 for the 49ers as they will have the football. They'll start off at their own 20-yard line. Chiefs with 153 total yards, or 155. 49ers with 153. 49ers with the football. Here's a handoff to Mostert. He gets only 2 out of it to the 22. And Kyle Shanahan with 3 timeouts left to go. So 3 timeouts left remaining. They're not going to take one. Chiefs have all 3 left to go either. Not going to take one. So both of these teams, 3 timeouts left. 2nd and 7. 33 seconds left to go. This clock's still ticking down. Garoppolo from the gun. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Garoppolo takes the snap. Hands it off in the draw up the middle. And they're just going to go into the locker room tied up at 10. 20 seconds left remaining. And we do have a timeout on the fields. 2-yard gain, Kansas City. Let's see. We have a timeout on the fields. So we got a timeout. Yep, Kansas City took a timeout. So Kansas City took a timeout. They're down to 2. San Francisco with all 3. Smart choice here by Andy Reid. 19 seconds left to go before halftime. And San Francisco will have to pass the ball now. $5G, yep, the Verizon commercial that is up right now. 1,000 horsepower by GM, it looks like. They're getting their 30 seconds of fame or so, or whatever they pay for a spot. 30, a 15, or a 60. Pure dominance sounds like this when you tear down the rim and the whole basketball hoop falls down. I don't know what. Oh, it's a Hummer commercial. GMC Hummer. Yeah, it's the electric Hummer. I haven't heard of Hummer for ages. I don't even think they've ever advertised before. We got Pop-Tarts on right now. Pop-Tart pretzel. What? The Pop-Tart pretzel cinnamon sugar here. Mad celebs in these commercials here with Jason Momoa. So yeah, right now we're just on break. We're going to get right back to the game here in just a moment. Hey, welcome in Alex over here on Sportscaster. Thanks so much for stopping by, man, as well. Hey, awesome logo. You got the KB logo now on Sportscaster. Awesome. So I see you changed it once again. Awesome, man. All right, so Kansas City just took a timeout. 19 seconds left to go before halftime. They're actually going to put 1 second more on the clock, so it's 20 seconds left to go. 49ers will pass it. Garoppolo under pressure, passes across the middle. Oh, huge gain here, 35 to the 40. And dragged down around the 45-yard line. As we got 14 seconds left to go and the timeout taken. San Francisco takes a timeout as Kansas City just forgot to cover straight up down the middle of the field. The 49ers there, Garoppolo under pressure, just slant right up the middle. Completes it for the first down with a massive gain out of it. And that ball was caught, 20-yard catch by Jeff Wilson Jr. And the 49ers have 14 seconds left to go before halftime. They'll have a 1st and 10 coming up. 2 timeouts left to go by San Francisco, 2 by Kansas City. Garoppolo from the gun, they have it at their own 45. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield to the right side. Takes the snap, Garoppolo. Back to pass here in the pocket, launches deep down the middle, right sideline. Oh, what a catch, George Kittle. Hauls it in. Gets a massive gain, and it's going to be inside field goal range. We do have a flag down, though, so we'll take a look at the penalty flag. George Kittle, separation. Huge separation, working on 49. A lot of pushing and shoving going on right there between Kittle and 49 for Kansas City. He was working on Daniel Sorensen, the safety. And they're going to take this one back. They say it's offensive pass interference by Kittle. Offensive pass interference by Kittle for extending his arm on Sorensen. So the massive gain that Kittle had on the catch, it all gets taken back with 6 seconds left to go. Would have been a 42-yard catch. 42-yard catch inside the red zone, and the 49ers go from putting points on the board to now taking a knee as Garoppolo gets the snap, takes the knee, and we go into halftime, tied up at 10. What a disappointing way to end the half. Disappointing. You had all the momentum after you got that pass in your favor. And they couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything with it. Actually, I'll keep it up because Kansas City started off the game with the football. So yeah, right now we're at halftime. It looked like it was between both of them. A little bit more George Kittle, but it didn't seem like it would be enough, in my opinion, to get like offensive PI. That did not seem like enough at all. It didn't seem strong at all to keep up that offensive PI. Let's see what we got. Alex putting out, he just ended his stream, and he's doing it separate because his views was getting taked. If there was getting a lot of viewers, that he would keep it, but it happens there. And Alex will keep the KB patch till the Lakers season ends. Oh, awesome there. Great tribute for you, man. Great to see that, brother. So yeah, right now we're just at halftime. This game's so even. 10-10, the score right now at halftime. First downs, the same thing. 11 first downs by the 49ers. 11 first downs by the Chiefs at the moment. Total plays, Kansas City with 33 over San Francisco's 23 in the first half in this one. We take a look so far at this game, and 49ers were able to come back to pounding the football and running the rock, and that's how they were able to mix it up and create holes. They had some big-time holes there. Not this past drive, but the drive before, they had some really big holes that they created. Jimmy G, except removed from that interception, 49ers will be up in this game. They will be up in multiple occasions, and they would be up at halftime if it wasn't for the refs too as well. So Jimmy G, 9 for 11 passing, 89 yards, but the interception for Kansas City, just terrible read there by Jimmy G. You gotta know to take the sack, and the pressure was right around you, also right in front of you, and he absorbs a big hit, launches the football downfield 10 yards shy of his wide receiver, and he gets picked off by Bashaud Breeland in coverage, and Breeland gets the pick. Kansas City goes down the field, and they get a field goal on that drive right after the pick off the turnover. So 10-10 is the score at the moment. Pat Mahomes had a touchdown rush for Kansas City. Great play call they had for Kansas City. They struggled the first 2 times beforehand. They had the football at the goal line for both of those times. Kansas City thought they got the touchdown, but they didn't. And then Patrick Mahomes got the snap on the shotgun formation. rolled out to his right, saw that there was nothing there to pass the football. It's more like a quarterback option play from the gun. Kept it himself, took it into the end zone for 6. And Kansas City's got 10 on the board. San Francisco with 10 as well at the moment in this game. Yeah, Kyle Juszczyk had a huge reception for a touchdown from Jimmy G. Great play call there. Jimmy G from the bootleg. He rolled out to the right side. 15-yard catch by Juszczyk as he dove across the plane for the touchdown. Broke the tackle by Daniel Sorensen. Sorensen has kind of been the weak link so far in the coverage for Kansas City. He was the man on the coverage that allowed the touchdown to Juszczyk. He was also the man that just allowed a 40-plus yard catch to George Kittle that the refs there just... I would have just let it go. I would have just let it go. Didn't see enough to warrant to be offensive PI for George Kittle. That would have been a massive catch there, but Sorensen got beat on it. If it wasn't for the refs, that would have been another play that Sorensen would have gone down in the books getting beat on inside the stat line. So right now we're just at halftime, everybody. Yeah, Patrick putting out here, honestly, hard to judge this one. Both teams are doing all right. It's been a great game so far. This is everything that I had hoped for this game, and I am seeing it right now, 10-10, as we're at halftime. So this is great. Great game we got so far. It's not like last season where we're on a snooze fest with punt after punt after punt, watching just both of the teams struggle with constant, like, 3-and-outs last season until the Patriots defense just took over. Gilmore with the absolute massive pick off Jared Goff to seal the deal there in the Super Bowl, and just it was more like a kicking fest there in that game. But yeah, this has been a good one so far. Really great game. Total yardage pretty close together with these two teams. 177 for the 49ers, as they're only 22 more yards total than San Francisco than Kansas City. Kansas City at 155. Yes, only way definitely to stop Deebo Samuel. He's had a good game so far for Deebo. And indeed, 49ers defense has to pick it up, as the Chiefs have been able to chunk out yardage a couple of times. I like to see Patrick Mahomes take some more shots down the field. He hasn't really taken that much deep shots down the field like other games. The Tyreek Hill connection as well. It's worked underneath so far. That they've been going on a lot of underneath screen passes in this one by Mahomes. I'd like to see him take some deep shots if he's able to get some players with some separation down the field. Tyreek Hill, he's got 4 catches for 30. Sammy Watkins got a big one early on in this game. That's the longest catch here so far tonight. Would be Sammy Watkins with a 28-yard grab that he had in the first quarter. That's the longest catch. Other than that, Tyreek Hill has only got a 10-yard grab for his longest catch. 10 yards by Damian Williams. That was off of a screen pass that he took on a screen. And then 11 yards by Travis Kelce. I'd like to see Kelce more into the game plan. 11-yard catch, a 9-yard catch. Definitely some more Kelce in the next half for Kansas City. For San Francisco, it's been all Deebo Samuel. Samuel, 4 catches for 23. And then early on in the jet sweep, he tore it up on the jet sweep for 32, just going past Kansas City there in the jet sweep. Think that Brady's drunk right now. Probably so, I would bet you. I bet you that he must be at Gronk's party. Gronk must just... his party must just be lit right now. So that was the big announcement a couple of months ago that everybody was all hyped up for, and then we hear out that Gronk's hosting a Super Bowl party here, and we're all like, that's a big announcement. Come on. So let's see here, right back on the chat. Vaughn putting out, should teachers be kicking students for bad behavior? No, Vaughn, can't do that. Can't do that, Vaughn. That teacher will get just automatically removed from the school district, and that'll be it for that teacher. Suspended without pay, probably, and facing criminal charges, especially if the student is under the age of 18. That is even more charges added to the list. Let's see, Alex putting out here, biggest Super Bowl game bust of all time, last year's Super Bowl. he thinks. Yeah, I was all hyped up. I thought it was going to be a scoring fest last year. When the Chiefs played the Rams on Monday Night Football, that was just insane. I think final score is 55 to 52 or so. That was an insane game on Monday Night Football. Rams versus Chiefs. Let me double check that for you guys in just a second. But I remember that game was on Monday Night Football. That was just an incredible game. And I thought, oh, yeah, 54-51. 54-51 was the score of that game. And I thought that kind of scoring, I mean, not as much points, but it still, I thought, could have translated over to, like, the 30s or so. And to hit, like, the betting line, I would say that it would be, like, around, probably the over-under, like, around nearing, like, 65 to 70 or so during last year's game. But no, they only scored 16 combined during last season's game. Yep, Vegas Vix has the point for you, Vaughn. So no teacher should be kicking students here. Teachers should not kick students. They would definitely get fired for it for sure. Looks like we got some Super Bowl halftime here by Shakira. Man, that's a classic. Haven't heard She-Wolf since, like, the 7th grade, basically. Haven't heard that, like, in 11 years, I'm pretty sure. All the things with, like, the props and stuff, it's crazy how they're able to set up the stage and put, like, all the props back, like, in time and everything. Like, it's crazy how they do it. Like, they must have, like massive crew, like, thousands and thousands of people must be on that Super Bowl cleanup crew. I have no clue how in the world they're able to get that, like, each and every year, just clean it up off the field. Like, I had no clue how in the world they had that, like, had to be, like, 8-9 years ago when America's Got Talent. They had that guy that all he did was, like, put dominoes on the stage and did, like, this massive domino thing where he just hit the dominoes and they all fell down on the stage. And that took a while for, like, the crew to even, like, set up. Took hours and hours and hours for the crew to set up, and then it's just, like, 15 to 20 seconds of your enjoyment on national TV. And one of the times the dominoes didn't even go. I think he made it into, like, the top, like, I think he made it into, like, the quarterfinals, and the dominoes didn't even fire correctly. He hit the first domino, and the rest of the tower just didn't go. And then it was just a big bust of a performance. But I remember him in the auditions. It took, like, forever to set up with, like, the domino thing. They had to put it all outside. And then the cleanup crew must took a while. But setting it up is, like, the hardest part there. Because you have to make sure every single domino is, like, lined up, like, correctly, like, with, like, all the dimensions, like centimeters, like, apart from each other or so, however you would line up a domino. This halftime goes on forever. My worry is that it will go longer than that college football halftime. That was rough, calling that game for college football. It took forever. It was on a Monday night, too. That's what I don't understand. Why they don't put the college football final on, like, a Saturday night. Or, like, like a Saturday night. So people could watch it at a reasonable time. Instead of putting on the college football playoff final on Monday, January 13th, on a Monday night, they put it on. And the game started out at 8:30. It started out at 8:30 at night. By the time it got done, it was, like, past midnight, like 12:20 in the morning. And I remember the halftime took, like, it was like a 45 minute halftime. It was insane. Yep, just came for the game only. Johnny C putting here, he wants Shakira to use him as a rope. It's too funny. Alright, so this is gonna be a while. So we get, okay, so I was looking up the guy, his name was Kinetic King. Biggest fail in America's Got Talent, Kinetic King. When was this? It was 2011, so 9 years ago. Yup, Bad Bunny is on stage right now. His name is Bad Bunny. Like all these artist names we got nowadays, like I don't even know. Biggest fail in America's Got Talent here, Kinetic King. It didn't even make the first domino. So that it took like hours and hours and hours. Probably a like a full day, I bet you, to set up that on the stage. He was the first act, and the first domino didn't even fire correctly. Like, I have no clue how in the world they even get the stage. Like, they have to take down the stage. They have to remove all these people, like, stage side away from the field in time. They have to clean up all the props. And then that, of course, goes into, like, a massive trailer, like, full of stuff. Like, multiple trailers I expect it to go into. Because, I went to the Stomp Show in Providence. It was back in April. I went to the Stomp Show, and there was like a massive trailer there where they put all their like garbage cans, all the instruments and stuff like that. The stomp wall that they have. Just they had so much stuff that they used. All the brooms. I really hope it's not long at all. Let's see if I can find that answer here. Oh man, that would be just. Oh gosh, that'd be terrible if it was 6 hours. Oof. How long is Super Bowl halftime here? That would be torture. 6 hours. Um, College football, that halftime was long, and it was just the marching bands performing at halftime. Let's see here, 20 to 30 minutes. So twice as long as the usual 15-minute halftime that they usually go for. 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, like seriously, can we get to the game right now? Yep. Yep, that would be a good time to do that. Yeah, this halftime's just it's gonna go on and on and on. Looking forward to some more football though. That's why all of us came for this channel here to look forward to all this football. I remember when the lights went out in the Superdome. That was pretty funny. Back in I think that was 2012 in the Super Bowl. Lights went out in the Superdome. Yep. Vegas Vix thinks that they should cut the Pepsi halftime show right now. Yep, I am with you. This is going just too long. Some nice strobe lights we got in the background here. Of course, the NFL put up on their YouTube channel 49ers versus Chiefs live scoreboard. Join the conversation. Watch the game on Fox. Well, you can't watch the game on Fox because they put up on their YouTube channel the live scoreboard of the game. And 20,000 people are watching a live scoreboard of it. These are like classic songs though, like back in the day I remember when I was growing up. Man, these are throwbacks probably to like 2002, 2003. And Johnny C too, he wants J-Lo to use him as a dancing pole as well. Oh man, classic Pepsi halftime show. Massive money poured right into this. Like Pepsi's sponsorship, it just must be like a ton of money they poured into this. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for this game to come back here. Hopefully soon. We'll get right to the game once again. Hopefully, hopefully soon. But it looks like we're gonna have quite longer with this halftime show. 'Cause these things usually last like 12 to 30 minutes on average. But yeah, big thank you everybody who came out to the basketball streams this past week. We got to 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome, on the basketball channel. We got enabled for monetization today, which is awesome. So hopefully, I believe I'll have Super Chat ready for you guys over on the basketball channel tomorrow. I do plan to do, I believe it's going to be, I'm trying to see who is playing tomorrow for college. But yeah, I know probably 2 games on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, I believe. That's what I was going to do. And the Celtics game on Wednesday against the Magic. Let's see what we got for Monday. Okay, Florida State, North Carolina. Cole Anthony is back. But they couldn't that's the only thing. They couldn't beat BC last night. Florida State UNC. I am planning on doing that. If that goes well, I might do Kansas Texas. I'll see though. And then on Tuesday, I do plan on doing Duke against Boston College, the early game at 7, and then Kentucky against Mississippi State at 9. That should be a good one right after that. As far as like the ranks against unranks, we'll see how we do this week with those videos, because the ranks against unranks haven't been that great as far as like the view counts. It's been more of like the NBA, and then top 25 games have been huge, like Kentucky against Auburn on Saturday, Kentucky against Texas Tech the week before. Yeah, put good bands here like Daughtry. Vaughn wants Daughtry. Have them play It Feels Like Tonight so you can hear the song again. That's something that um, Vaughn would be hopefully happy to hear. It Feels Like Tonight sometime. I hope that you can listen back to that once again someday. I hope so, Vegas Vix. I hope the halftime show will be a good one next year. Yeah, Johnny C putting out here. Glad his kids aren't watching this. He thinks the halftime show is spreading STDs. Yeah. Vegas Vix likes the score for next year's Super Bowl, or Imagine Dragons. That would be a cool one with Imagine Dragons. I remember Radioactive back in the day. That was one of my favorite songs for Imagine Dragons. Radioactive. That's too funny. Refs need to come out and call a delay a game. Hopefully nobody spread the coronavirus over here to Florida. Tons and tons of people just packed into the stadium. Hopefully nobody traveled to China last month and then came to Miami this month and is out in the stadium performing right now. Or during this performance is one of those people on the stage. So yeah, looks like right after this, they're going to have more stage performances. Yes, so finally it's over to Masked Singer right after the Super Bowl. So more performing, no singing, more singing, more performing. Whoa, what is this? NASCAR. Got a NASCAR commercial with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman commentating it 2 weeks from now at Daytona 500. CBS? This is just a general commercial, I think. They're putting on a local spot for me. So they just put on a CVS commercial, yeah. Hopefully nobody spread that coronavirus over to the Super Bowl here. That's a local spot. They did not pay for a Super Bowl spot. So they must need like fillers there for the local stuff. Man, Vegas Vic's putting out what happens if the coronavirus did spread in the stadium. Yikes. That doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. There's going to be a lot of people out in quarantine. I mean, it's just bad out in China. They're supposed to be building hospitals like 10 days they're going to take to build a hospital out in China, which is crazy. Like, I don't know how you're able to build a hospital in 10 days. Like it's really concerning with the whole coronavirus thing. Somebody got it, like a student in his 20s at UMass Boston. He got it. Jack Daniels cures the coronavirus, Johnny C assumes. Yeah, when I first heard about the virus, I was like, wait, what? Does this, like, have anything to do with, like, corona? Or anything, like anything to do with corona or so, but no, not at all. I'm pretty sure that that's not a Super Bowl too, that they have a sponsorship of Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses they just had. But get all the plushies back here, supporting my stream. We got the winter plushie right here, the newest one, with Cardi's on it, with Nick, Ron, and Pete. If you guys are up in New England, especially Rhode Island, Mass, and even from like southern New Hampshire and the seacoast, you would know that. If you're not, like, if you're Vaughn here in the chat, you'd be like, what in the world is Cardi's? Because Vaughn is out in California. But yeah, they're gonna have to take all these props off the stage. They're getting the stage, moving it out of the field right now. As we'll go to the second half in a couple, hopefully very soon here. Hopefully. Yeah, Vegas Vic's putting out here. They should have Frank Ocean perform next year's Pepsi halftime. Man, there's a whole full drum kit right there on the stage, just going away right now. That was massive. It's incredible how, like, this, like, world of, like, sports analysts has just changed here from the panel being, like, straight up, like, pen and paper to, like, now on Microsoft Surface tablets to get all your information. It's incredible just, like, how much technology has developed. So, yeah, hopefully soon we'll get right back to the game. Right now I'm taking a look at a commercial with a bunch of astronauts in it. Water on Mars. Interesting. When I was growing up in school, that was the biggest question. Was there life on Mars? That's what people were questioning when I was back in, like, elementary school. Yep, anything that can get rid of the coronavirus is the Corona beer. I'm like interested, like how in the world that even started with the coronavirus. Like, how in the world does that start? Started from Wuhan, China. It's like the main they had to close it off, but that is the center of the virus. Johnny C puts out that he votes for 20 minutes of bad high school marching band for halftime being equally awful for everybody involved. Bad marching band with a cymbal player not even knowing how to play an instrument they should add in. But as long as he can crash on one, that'll all be fine. If he knows how to crash on beat number one, everything will work. But that's all you basically need to do if you want to play cymbals. They just aired a 5 minute or 5 second Tide commercial. Something about getting ready for the second half. Second half now, laundry later. 5 second commercial. A bunch of waste of money. Doritos, another level performance at the half. Patrick Mahomes cashed it in for 6. Into the end zone. Looks like we're going to start the third quarter in just a moment. So finally, we'll be back to football here. Because that's why I'm streaming the game. One half in the books. Second half will start off just in a moment, hopefully. Jimmy G with a interception led to the 3 points off the takeaway by Kansas City. So we're tied up at 10. San Francisco had a great drive, though. Not the last one that they had down on the fields, but the one before that, able to mix it up with passing and running. They rushed it into the end zone. Or no, they mixed it up there with running and passing. Let's see. But yeah, it was the 15-yard catch, though, by huge check into the end zone. But great mix that they had. Indeed, their halftime shows have just become a hard transition to and from football. Yeah, let's get to the game here, Troy. Alright, so here we have it. We're going to get ready, finally, for a second half. Kansas City will kick off the football here to start off the second half. Richie James Jr. will be the kick returner. Set back for this one for the 49ers right now. Harrison Butker about to kick this one off. He boots it away. And James Jr. set to return it right now for the 49ers. Takes it from the 3. Past the 5 to the 10, and he is chopped up as the Chiefs knock him down around the 17-yard line on the return. And through the first 4 seconds down of the third quarter, we get started. Kansas City coming up with a tackle. Jordan Lucas on special teams for the Chiefs. Vaughn puts out here he has to get to listen to It Feels Like Tonight, but maybe next year he will. Maybe next year. It might be late for next year. You might want to be determined to listen to it sometime this year. 1st and 10 now. Garoppolo drops back from the gun. He has huge tech lined up to the right side. His running back lined up to the left as that is Tevin Coleman. Drops back to pass. This one across the middle complete. About a gain of 4 and a catch. As that ball goes to Emmanuel Sanders. And it brings up about a 2nd and 6. 14:30 left to go in the third quarter as that clock ticks down now. Second and 5, they'll say, is coming up. Garoppolo, 10 for 12. One incompletion, also another one in an interception. Garoppolo, play action, back to pass. Across the middle, got it for the catch at the 36-yard line of 49er territory. Ooh, we get a lot of shoving right there after the whistle, and the catch was Emmanuel Sanders. Picks up back-to-back catches. First and 10 now. 49ers have the football at the 36. 49ers go from the ace formation. Kittle in motion, lines up to the left side now. Garoppolo takes a snap as he'll go and toss it to left side and reverse over. And they get the first down out of it at a gain of 13. As that is Deebo Samuel once again. Not the first time in this game they've done the jet sweep. As Garoppolo tosses it to him, jet sweep from the right side to the left side of the screen by Deebo Samuel. And he picks up the first down for a 13-yard gain. We got an injured player now down on the field. Be number 21 for the Chiefs. Bashaud Breeland was the one who intercepted the football. He's the one who's forced only turnover. The only one who's forced in with a turnover right now. So that's huge for the Chiefs that he is down, as we have yet to have a significant injury in this game. We'll see what his status is right after these messages here as we cut to break once again. Looks like they got an Al Pacino film over on Amazon Prime Video. Wow. Johnny C putting out here, kids me not. Fox won't even come in on his TV right now. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Jeez. That's weird. That's weird why, probably like an antenna or something like that. Because sometimes from time to time, we have that. But it's more for like the channels that's like 50, 60 miles away. That'd be funny. Imagine me singing at next year's Pepsi halftime show. Maybe someday, man. Maybe someday. It might be singing with my barbershop choir in a district festival coming in October, so we'll see. Every Sunday night though, or every other Sunday night. Next Sunday night I have rehearsal. I got into a barbershop choir like a couple weeks ago, so every other Sunday night I have rehearsal now. Which I'm just glad it's basketball season. The demand for basketball games has just been high, but I'm glad that there's like no significant games on like a Sunday night, because like every other Sunday night I'll be out now at rehearsal with my group from 6 to 9. And my sister as well, she got in, so yeah, we have some fun there in our good old group that we have. Alright, that commercial break is finished. We'll get right back into this game here. 10-10 the score. San Francisco with the football. First and 10. 13-17 left to go in the third quarter right now. They have it right up at midfield. Garoppolo from the gun. He's got Coleman lined up to the right side, two to the right. Takes a snap. Hand off to Coleman. On the HB draw to the left as he sneaks down the left side, or the left sideline. Picks up about a gain of 4 in a rush. Yeah, I am actually in the choir. I got accepted around early January. So they get accepted around early January. Yeah, there's a couple of games. I know the Celtics play against the Lakers on ABC at like 3:30. There's a couple of the 3:30 games for like ABC that I can't do on Sunday because I rehearse from 6 to 9. And yeah, probably not for Sunday Night Football because it's 6 to 9, which is the rehearsals and stuff. 2nd and 7, play action back to pass. Garoppolo launches left side, gets it, first down. As that'll be a first down catch there by Kyle Juszczyk. Got a touchdown catch, and now he gets a laser beam right there by Jimmy G. First and 10 as we approach 12 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Garoppolo screens out to the right side over to Kittle. Kittle moves past the 30, and he advances up to about the 27. That's where he's tackled. It's about a gain of 5 in the catch. Maybe sometime I'll sing something for you guys. I don't know about now or to do something, but we got a 2nd and 5. They take the snap, hand off left side over to Mostert. Mostert breaks a tackle and he gets wrapped up right there, about the same place at the back of the line of scrimmage. Third and 5. We got 10:40 left, ticking down in the third quarter right now as Garoppolo goes from the gun. Lining up in motion to the right side is Tevin Coleman. He's got 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Juszczyk lines up in the backfield. Garoppolo slants this one over. Across the middle, they complete about the 24-yard line. I wouldn't say I'm better at than Shakira at all. I do sing bass in the choir though. But yeah, maybe sometime. I know Alex wants a halftime performance sometime for me. Maybe like a some type of performance there in the basketball channel sometime. 42-yard attempt coming up as the 49ers were stopped short. We got 9:40 left to go in the third quarter. Here comes on the field goal. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. This kick is up, and this one is good. Through the uprights, Robbie Gould hits it. 49ers take the lead. 13-10 now the score. As we cut to break in this game, been a great one. 9:29 left to go in the third quarter. That was a good stop, though, by Kansas City. Right on the slant. 49ers had a chance. They were just 2 yards shy of the first down. Good stop defensively, though, to get their team off the field. Let's see here. Vaughn might do some videos this summer on YouTube. Maybe some live streams. Awesome. Yeah, if I'm around, I'll definitely join you out on those. Awesome, man. Definitely would love to see your face someday, Vaughn, because you always ask John, have you seen my face before? Yeah, I'll go with a Cooler Ranch there. Can go for the second half. So right now we're just on break, and then we'll be back here in a couple moments. Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. With a basketball channel taking off here on YouTube, it's gonna be really fun throughout like the rest of this winter into the tournament into the summer. It's been awesome. Yeah, I covered this channel just to start for football. It's been great having you guys on the channel. It's been awesome here that we've been able to build it up. Basketball has just been the channel's just taken off in the basketball one though. I think I've got like I was looking at my sub count. It's insane because I think the main thing here, football, is just this channel is kind of like I didn't expect it all to get over 200 subs here on the football channel because there's only Thursday night football and then Sunday for the NFL. I'm a big NFL fan. I'm not as much into college. I know Vaughn loves college football, but yeah, I'm taking a look at my sub count since December 28th on the basketball channel. I've gained over 300 subs since December 28th. It's incredible. I gained 100 subs in 7 days on the basketball channel. It's awesome. It's awesome. So yeah, Cooler Ranch by Doritos, just a sponsor in the last commercial here. Just broke it out right now. Get the nice Cooler Ranch with Doritos here as part as a sponsor. So that's what they have right now. I did eat the Cheez-Its during the Cheez-It Bowl. I remember Vaughn tuned in for that one over on Sportscaster. But now we got the Doritos as part of the commercial as we break out to Doritos with 9:29 remaining in the third quarter. Kansas City will receive the kick. This kickoff gets fielded at the 2. They take it up the field here to the 5 to the 10, and they're tackled around the 18. We have a late flag down, though. Late flag is McCole Hardman. Took it to about the 18. He wanted... Wow, he went right back after Mosley. Emmanuel Mosley was the one who came up with the tackle for the 49ers. It's going to be holding by Byron Pringle of the Chiefs. So it's going to bring it back a little bit. Yeah, Johnny C putting out here, I should air footage of my choir next year's halftime. Can't be more weird than what they produce. Yeah, it's not weird at all. Ball at the 9-yard line. Chiefs have it. Mahomes, play action. From his own end zone. Rolling to his right now, Mahomes. Passes across the middle. Got him first down. Got Watkins. Past the 25. Dragged down around the 27. As they get it for the first down. That's about a gain of 19 on the catch. The little Nas X commercial. The Doritos commercial there was fire. Yeah, that was definitely weird. Commercial with a horse. Shotgun formation now for the Chiefs. They have it at their own 28. Mahomes takes the snap. Across the middle. Fires. Complete. Short to Kelsey. About a gain of 4. Gets it to the 32. Chiefs with the football now. They have it at their own 32. Mahomes takes the snap. Handoff. Up the middle to Damian Williams. He gets stopped. No gain on the carry. No gain as we are under 8 minutes left to go here in the third. Defense coming up with a huge stop for the 49ers. 3rd and 6. Big decision on the play call coming up. Big decision right now for Mahomes and the Kansas City offense. Got his running back to the left side. That is Damian Williams. In the backfield to the left side. Kelsey in motion to the right. 2 to the right. 3 to the left. Takes the snap. Mahomes. Underneath fires. Complete first down over to Sammy Watkins. Got enough right there on the catch. Needed 6. Got about 9 as he goes out of bounds down the left sideline. 7:25 the clock stops. Left to go in the third. Let's see here. Vaughn putting out maybe if he does go back to his old school next year. We might see that Thai girl he wanted to get on a live stream. He needs to bring a girl on his live streams. So Vaughn wants to channel his inner John and bring a girl there in his live streams, like John is able to put Amanda in the live streams now. That's a handoff on the draw up the middle. They take it to at the 46. 5-yard carry by Damian Williams. He's had so many great additions to his live streams. It's awesome. Like that stream today was incredible there. Second and 5. Mahomes from the gun. 3 bunched up to the right. Takes a snap. Here comes the pressure. Mahomes stepping up. Oh, lost the football. Ball's on the ground in Kansas City. Able to fall on top of it, though. As Mahomes was able to come on top of that football as the pass rush came right at him. That was Dre Greenlaw for the 49ers. Straight shot. Oh, Nick Bosa was the one who knocked it out, though. Yep, 97. It was Nick Bosa's. Mahomes held it right up to the right of his helmet. Nick Bosa was the one who knocked it out of there. 3rd and 12. Big third down coming up from their own 39 for Kansas City. 3 to the right, 1 to left for receivers. Mahomes, play action, rolls out to the right. Mahomes steps up, fires. Oh, across the middle, jumps the route. It is picked off by the 49ers at the 45-yard line. Fred Warner coming up with a pick by San Francisco. And we got 5:23 left to go on the clock, and they'll take over at their own 45. Right in front of Tyreek Hill. What great position for the interception. And the 49ers will get back the football here. Vegas Vix puts out here, if the Niners win, I should sing "We Are the Champions." Not sure how too pleased YouTube will be with that. Good old YouTube. Yep, big turnover to force there. Big turnover. Huge part of the game. And San Francisco's got great field position now to take control. So first mistake tonight by Patrick Mahomes. Actually, back-to-back plays look rough. His 49ers, they must have made a lot of adjustments there defensively because they had Nick Bosa, number 1, the pressure coming up the middle right there, forcing the strip sack on Pat Mahomes. Mahomes lucky he was able to recover that, and then the next play, bam, Mahomes throws it across the middle, gets picked off. What? This guy's head just fell apart in the stream or on the commercial, and then this guy is wearing his tie backwards in the Reese's Take 5 spot. That was a weird commercial, the Reese's Take 5. Guy's just walking around headless in the office with his tie on backwards. Of course, a Tide commercial now. All right, so here we have it. Going to get right back to action. Off the turnover. And the 49ers defense gets a forced turnover off the interception, so they'll take over now at about their own 45-yard line. They go from the I formation. 5:23 left to go in the third. Garoppolo takes the snap, play action, steps back, launches across the middle, gets it first down at the 40. Deebo Samuel having a monster game, receives that one. As he gets there for about a 16-yard catch and a first down by Deebo. Great game tonight by Deebo Samuel. Taking a look at his numbers. He got 6 catches for Deebo Samuel. And he has got about 55 receiving yards. 6 catches for 55 so far tonight. 49ers with the football. 4:45 left to go in the third. They go from the I formation once again at the 39. Garoppolo, handoff up the middle. Takes the snap and rush about 2 yards. As that one goes to Raheem Mostert, as he was the big ball carrier in the game against the Green Bay Packers in the NFC title game. Mostert tonight, though, 8 carries for 30 yards. Alexa, play Final Countdown there. That's another one. I can't wait till one shining moment for the tournament. Always look forward to one shining moment every single year. Garoppolo takes the snap, play action, fires. Ooh, off. Not on the same page there. Not on the same page at all with Emmanuel Sanders. Incomplete, brings up a 3rd and 8. Yup, indeed, San Francisco. It would be a good answer if they're able to answer with a touchdown here and go up 2 scores. That would put the Chiefs in the hole, and that would honestly see what the Chiefs' offense is made of. Because they were down against Tennessee, and we talk about comeback stories. It would be one if Kansas City is able to come back here against Kyle Shanahan, and if he was able to blow another 4th quarter lead. 3rd and 8. 3:58 left to go. Garoppolo takes the snap, back to pass here in the pocket. Launches across the middle. That one caught at the 25 to the 20. Up the slant here to the 15. Dragged down around the 10. It's a first down by Kendrick Bourne at the 10-yard line of Kansas City territory. Let's see, Vaughn here. If he does YouTube on his channel, he might do Alabama against USC on opening week for college football. I think so. It'll be the Saturday night football game for Alabama against USC. That should be a really good matchup. I bet you it's going to be the Saturday night kickoff game. 1st and 10, 3:20 left to go. Garoppolo. Play action. Pass across the middle. Finds it. Over the huge check. Diving across the pylon. He is close. His knee was down, though, just shy. He is right at the first down marker he needed to get at the 2-yard line. Or at the 1-yard line, actually. Yeah, his knee is way down. His knee is down about the 2. His knee is down at the 2, so it should be about a... coming up just shy on the next play. Just shy of the first down markers, 2 yards short of the end zone. They're going to say it's first down. 1st and goal. 49ers. Kittle going in motion. Garoppolo, handoff. Up the middle, trying to churn the wheels close to the end zone. 49ers signal that they are into the end zone. The refs comes over from the left side. It is indeed a touchdown. Raheem Mostert gets the touchdown, and now the 49ers are up by 2 scores. And see here right at top with the aerial cam. That is in. The football's right across. Football right across. And it is in. Vegas Vix needs both of these teams to get a score ending in 7, and he wins 1K. That would be awesome for you, man. Here we go. Extra point coming up. That would be insane, dude. If you had been able to win that 300K with a Louisville against Kentucky, or Louisville against Duke, that would have been insane. That extra point is up and good by Robbie Gould. 20-10 the score. Chiefs now down on the deficit. They've been like this before. They've been down like this. It's not a stranger to them. Down against Houston. No problem. Down against Tennessee by 2 scores. No problem. Now down by 2 scores against the 49ers. We'll see what Patrick Mahomes can do here. They're going to need a spark this next drive. Utilize it. Tyreek Hill is going to have to be the spark for Kansas City. They're going to have to get Tyreek Hill in this drive. And 49ers defense, you know what to expect. Pass, pass, pass. Even though Kansas City tonight rushing the football, they haven't been that bad rushing the ball. Well, in the first quarter they weren't as bad. It's kind of tinkered off as of late though. That's the only thing, as Mahomes needs to take it to the air. He's just gonna have to watch out though. Nick Bosa has been a fierce in the field for the 49ers. Nick Bosa tonight with a sack. Also, he had that forced fumble. Let's see, Vaughn putting out, he thinks that LSU Texas will air on ESPN Saturday night because they should do the SEC games. ESPN doesn't understand why don't put SEC games ABC. Yeah, ABC for college football. They put on Texas versus LSU. That was week 2. They put that one on ABC last year. They put that one on. Yeah, this next drive definitely going to be an interesting one for Pat Mahomes. We'll see if they have that spark, though, to get back in this game. 49ers are a tough one, though. Drew Brees was able to ball out against the Niners. That game was ridiculous, 48-46. So, it was just one mistake there in that pass. It didn't look good at all in the first drive, though, for Kansas City. Oh, yeah, they put Florida LSU on ESPN on Saturday night this past season. Some of the games, I don't even get, like, why they put some of those games this year on ABC. Like, some of those games were blow. I think they put North Carolina State on ABC one time this past year for, like, Saturday Night Football. The ball gets kicked all the way to the back of the end zone. Kansas City will take over at their own 25-yard line. Yep, 20-10 here is the score right now. No problem. Vaughn's got ESPN. There you go. Yeah, if you don't have ESPN, you could always watch it for free. Usually they post it on ESPN 3. Or most of the time they post it on 123 TV that you're able to get the game. And it actually works. A lot of the sites for that don't really work. They just buffer with a video. 1st and 10 now. Chiefs from the gun. Mahomes needs some type of spark. Here comes the pressure. Flushed out to the right. 3 players out, and Mahomes going to just toss it up. It goes out of bounds. Got a block. If you're Kansas City, you need a block right now because Mahomes is just going to get wrecked as he had to throw that one out of bounds. 2:28 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Kelsey moves over to the left side in motion. 2 wide to the right, 2 to left. Mahomes takes the snap. Handoff. Up the middle, Damian Williams takes it for about a gain of 5 and a carry. Carries it to about the 30. Jay-Z looking like a claymation. 3rd and 5 here. We approach the 2-minute mark left to go here in the third. Three wide to the right, one to the left. That's Kelce to the left side. Mahomes from the gun. Let's go. Williams lined up to the left next to him. Mahomes takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Flushed out to the right. Here goes Bosa. Try to chase after him, but Mahomes takes off. Mahomes diving forward to the first down marker. It's going to be close. Ref spot him. We'll see where that football is. Right at the marker. Mahomes says first down. Yes. The refs grant him first down right there as Mahomes was being chased by Bosa. Bosa almost outstretched and tackled him just so close from behind. It almost would have been sack number 2 tonight by Bosa as he was swimming right after him with that right hand diving to the ground, but able to escape Bosa just by a mere fraction, and Patrick Mahomes takes it for the first down on the scamper. That was, yeah, he got him. Nick Bosa had got him on the bottom left ankle, but Patrick Mahomes able to get away. Mahomes takes the snap off the mark, well behind Sammy Watkins, as that is incomplete. Stops the clock with 1:06 left to go in quarter number 3. That was not a good pass. Chiefs have it at their own 35. Mahomes from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass, launches across the middle, gets to the Kelce. Kelce moves upfield, close to the first down marker. Very close, about 10. 9.5 or 10 yards. We'll see where the refs spot the football. Gets it underneath, able to gain separation. He was able to turn upfield for about 2 more yards after the catch, too, by Travis Kelce. 3rd and 1, so he's just short. They roll him just short of the first down marker. 3rd and 1 here at the 44-yard line. Chiefs from the gun. They're going to take it. It's Kelce, direct snap. He gets it for the first down. He went play action. Travis Kelce. We've seen that before this year. He takes on a direct snap and picks up the first down by Kelce. A little bit of trickery. Andy Reid goes into the playbook. No better time right now than the last 30 seconds of the third quarter to dig that one in, because they needed to get a first down somehow, some way, and they did. So this quarter comes ticking down. 3 quarters in the books right now, going to quarter number 4. As we get the last 15 minutes of football, unless we go into overtime. 20-10 to score, Kansas City. We'll come back onto the field right after this break. And they'll have a 1st and 10 to start out on their drive by Kansas City. It'll be a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line once we get back after these messages. One more quarter. We'll see if Patrick Mahomes is able to respond. Anquan Boldin announces retirement on the commercial. Anquan Boldin speaking to Congress. Anquan Boldin wants to inspire change. Yeah, hopefully the Chiefs can make this a good game here. I hope they just keep on fighting. Awesome, Vaughn putting out your Scott Van Pelt on tonight. Awesome, man. I know Vaughn likes to watch SportsCenter. Alright, so we'll get to this game in a couple moments once again to start out the 4th quarter. It's been a great 3 quarters for sure. To have Super Bowl action tonight. There's been the turnovers. But San Francisco coming up on the short field as they got the touchdown. Let's see here. As we roll to quarter number 4. Kyle Juszczyk's been huge in this game tonight. Raheem Mostert got the touchdown run. Mostert's only got 8 carries for 29. Juszczyk had a touchdown catch of 15 yards. I'm interested now. We got one more quarter left to go. Somebody's going to have to go off in this quarter if they want that Super Bowl MVP. Deebo Samuel's got 5 catches for 39 yards. If the 49ers win this game, it's going to have to be somebody to come up here and really stand out in this quarter. We'll hopefully showcase it for sure. So here we have it. Back to action. 15 minutes of football remaining. Chiefs with the football now. They have it at their own 46-yard line. Mahomes in the power I formation takes the snap. Mahomes drops back to pass. Flushed out to the left here inside as he's got the pressure coming from behind that ball. Tip deflected. It's incomplete. Nearly picked by the 49ers as Mahomes was being rushed straight from the left side. I think it was Quan Alexander had it. That was nearly tipped and intercepted. Dee Ford was the one rushing. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm with you there with the low scoring. It was more of a snooze fest to me. That was almost picked, though, by Quan Alexander. Indeed, great result there. 2nd and 10. They take the snap play action. Mahomes launches left side over to Tyreek Hill. Gets enough for the first down. Goes out of bounds. About a 14-yard grab. 1st and 10. 14:47 left to go on the clock. Playoff average for Kansas City. They were averaging 43 points per game going into this. Tonight, 10. Kansas City takes the snap. Mahomes drops back to pass here. Steps up. He fires left side underneath over to Damian Williams. Breaks a tackle with a spin move. Gets the first down as he gets it for about 12 yards before being tackled in the field of play. What a move there with a spin. I thought he'd be out of bounds for like a 2-3 yard catch. So we got a 1st and 10 now. 13:50 remaining, and this clock's ticking down. Chiefs now have it in San Francisco territory at the San Francisco 27-yard line. Mahomes from the gun. He's got one to the left. Tyreek Hill going in motion now towards the left side. Mahomes takes the snap. Fake the shovel pass to Kelce. Steps up, and he gets wrapped up all the way back there at the 37-yard line. Mahomes gets sacked. 9-yard loss. The San Francisco 49ers come up and sack him with DeForest Buckner. They try to fake the shovel pass over to Kelce. That could have... Kelce again, he would have had the edge. If he had done the shovel pass there, he could have got the edge for sure. 2nd and 19, out of field goal range now at the 37-yard line. Mahomes from the gun. Takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket. He's going to rush for it. Going up. Oh, he breaks a tackle. 30, 25. Sliding forward to about the 23-yard line. He wanted a flag too. He's not going to get one. Multiple missed tackles along the way as Patrick Mahomes, elusive, slippery, able to get out of it some way with a stiff arm, nasty stiff arm on DeForest Buckner, who just sacked him the play before. Third and 6 now. Huge play at this game, at the moment of the game right now. Ball at the 23-yard line. Inside San Francisco territory. Mahomes goes from the gun. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Kelce takes the snap. Back to pass. Pass across the middle. Ooh! Illaby's ball is deflected up in the air. Is intercepted by the 49ers as they take it to the 20 and get tackled. Coming up with another pick. It's Tavarius Moore this time for the 49ers. Mahomes going across the middle, just threw it right behind his intended target. The ball was tipped up in the air, and what a interception. Tavares Moore, yep, right behind Tyreek Hill off his hands. Tavares Moore able to lay out for that football on the grounds. And this one going right back over to San Francisco. There's the pick that Johnny C was talking about earlier. This one looking more and more likely. San Francisco going to pull this one out. Rough tonight for Pat Mahomes, man. First Super Bowl, 2 picks. It's coming up against this good of a defense, though. It seems like defense lately has always, won championships. Like, Virginia just won college basketball last year. They had the #1 team in the nation in total defense. If it continues that way, Baylor's like a top 5 defense in college basketball. They could very well win March Madness. If that trend continues, it seems like that with like these just prolific defenses here that win these games. Vaughn putting out here, picked Deebo Samuel to win MVP for the Super Bowl. It's going to be tough, man, for the 49ers because there's so many players that's able to contribute. There's no one player that's going off. Jimmy G hasn't had a great game for the 49ers. Mostert has a touchdown run, but he's only picked up like 29 yards in the ground. I honestly have no clue who's going to win. I know on the basketball channel yesterday, Uncle Pizzle really wanted for the 49ers to get it would be George Kittle. He's only got 2 catches, though, for 16 yards tonight. Kittle would have had that massive, 40-plus yard catch if they hadn't called that back on a flag. Emmanuel Sanders got 3 catches for 38 yards. Jimmy Garoppolo's throwing the football here to 8 different pass catchers in today's game. So he's just been able to spread the football around. Nobody's been able to take it over completely, like one receiver. But the most efficient one for sure has been Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel, 5 catches for 39 leading receivers. Juszczyk, though, I would put Juszczyk right in there. 3 catches for 39 tonight by Kyle Juszczyk with that 15-yard grab. And then also the defense, I would put up there. Just defense, too, has kept them right in the game. Tavares Moore with a pick. Fred Warner with a pick. It's just been an all-around great team effort tonight by the 49ers. Of course, Nick Bosa coming in on the pass rush. 4 tackles tonight by Bosa. He got himself a sack. Also forced the Pat Mahomes fumble. Yeah, Vegas Vic's the predictor here. I remember he was predicting all the picks that Sam Darnold would throw for the Jets in that Boogeyman game right before Halloween on Monday Night Football. That's a rush up the middle, about a gain of 5 in the carry for the 49ers. Vaughn puts out here, pick the 49ers to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, yes, if I had a bet on this game, I said well before that I would pick the 49ers to win by 3. 27-24. Score seems a little bit high right now, but you never know. Jimmy just got to protect the football. They got to go back to old school pound the rock here. In the backfield's Mostert. Garoppolo, play action, back to pass, launches across the middle. Got a diving George Kittle for a first down at the 39. What a catch. George Kittle's 3rd catch of the game goes on a bullet across the middle by Jimmy Garoppolo, laying out for it. Nice job to turn right underneath the football and make sure it didn't touch any part of the ground by Kittle. 1st and 10, 10:50 remaining. It's a huge catch for George Kittle. Jimmy G about to reach 200 passing yards. He's at 195 at the moment. 10:40 left to go. I formation. Kittle in motion towards the right. Garoppolo under center. Takes the snap. Handoff. Up the middle, but Mostert stopped. Mostert stopped for no gain as the Chiefs load the box up and bring the house there to tackle up Raheem Mostert for about a gain of 1 in the carry. 2nd and 9. Vegas Vic smells Garoppolo getting sacked right now. Right before that. Before the Kittle first down he put out there. Johnny C predicts San Francisco touchdown should just about do it. Field goal. Yeah, field goal definitely will keep this game alive, though. San Francisco has it at their own 39. They're going to let that play clock go down under 5. And they'll snap it with 1. Garoppolo play action. Back to pass across the middle. Too high. Off the mark intended for Deebo Samuel. Stops the clock with 9:47. Kansas City mixing it up right there defensively with a blitz bringing it out. Straight up the middle for KC with a blitz. Number 53. Anthony Hitchens for the Chiefs from his outside linebacker spot. Vaughn puts out here, if the 49ers win, he'll be 2-0 in championship games this year. He also picked LSU to win the national championship. And I would be 2-0 too. I also picked LSU to win that game. The hardest one's going to be March Madness. That's going to be the hardest one. Garoppolo from the gun. Flag is down, and this play gets blown dead. False start, they'll say, by the 49ers. False start by the Niners. On the offensive line, number 74, Joe Staley, commits the penalty. Third and 14 for the Niners. Somebody was telling me that they were going to pick the over for this game. Like, they thought they'd be scoring, like, over 60. I think that was, like, 2 nights ago. Not even close. We're halfway there. We got 30 on the board for the over. Garoppolo takes the snap. Flushed out to the right. He's going to step up. Pump fake scramble. Down the right sideline. And Garoppolo gets out of bounds. Ooh, there's a push out of bounds. Is that going to draw a flag? How is that not draw a penalty flag? Garoppolo got pushed way out of bounds. Right into his team's bench. And that's not going to draw a flag? 4th and 11 will be coming up. I want to see that replay once again. That looked like it was awful close. 4th and 11. Chiefs catch a break as the 49ers will have to punt away the football now. Wishnowski comes on to punt it away here for the 49ers. And let the play clock roll under 5. They snap it away. They boot it away with 9 minutes left to go on the clock. Chiefs back to return here with Harmon. Harmon calls a fair catch at the 17-yard line. So that's where Kansas City will have the football. Coming up here at their own 17-yard line. That looked really close. Yeah, Kyle Shanahan talking to the refs. He can't believe it. It's not the first time tonight that they've just got taken out by the refs in this game. George Kittle got called for a pass interference. Would have set up another score in this game. That looked way late. Way late with the push out of bounds. And I can't believe there wasn't any type of flag there. So last year, Vaughn went 2-4 in championship games. So not a good record for last year for Vaughn, but he's bouncing back this year. He's 2-0 in championship games. Cannot show the game here. I'll get copyright strike here by YouTube. So I can't do that. It's play-by-play only. That's why it says no game will be shown due to copyright. Play-by-play only. So right now we're just on break, everyone. We're going to get back to action. And the Chiefs will have the football coming up. Yeah, definitely. If Kansas City is able to go the distance down the fields, they would have to go like 83 yards or so down the field in this drive to score a touchdown. And then the defense will have to stop San Francisco. And that will make it really interesting. If they're able to do those two things, number one, score in this possession. Number two, stop San Francisco's offense on the next drive. It's right there. They're right in the game. Able to go for the game winner. Got a Lego Masters on Fox on Wednesday. Do I think Kansas City's got a chance? I'm gonna say I'm gonna go yes on that one. I'm gonna go yes. I think that they'll don't count their offense out. That's what I'm gonna say. But I think they have a chance to make it closer. I do like the Niners though in this game. I predicted San Francisco to win 27-24, but they just need to get some big playability. What they've done all season long, you never want to count out the Chiefs. I know they're going up against the best defense in the NFL, and big playability will be tough at this point, but still, they just need that connection, Mahomes and Hill. And there you have it. You're right back into the ball game. So yeah, thanks so much, Jason, for stopping by in the channel right now. I appreciate it. Ball spot at the 17, first and 10 out Kansas City. They hand it off to the right side here. Damian Williams goes out of bounds, rushes for about 3 out of bounds at the 20. I'm going to put in here the chat. If anybody enjoys basketball, I call it play-by-play of basketball on YouTube as well. Take a look at my basketball channel. It's called Behind New York Basketball on YouTube. We just hit 1K just the other night there for subs, so take a look at that channel as well. This channel is much newer. I started out back in August, but for the football channel right now. Mahomes going to scramble, takes a first down as he is out of bounds close to the 30-yard line. As we got the clock now at 8:24. Good old Troy Aikman. So we roll under 8:20 right now. They pass it. This one about to gain a 9 on the catch. Would have helped if it was 10. Tyreek Hill catches that one. So we approach that 8-minute mark remaining. Yeah, you never know. I wouldn't count out this offense, though, especially putting up points quick like what we've seen the past 2 games for Kansas City. 2nd and 1. Mahomes takes the snap. Handoff. Up the middle, no gain. They're going to have to not do any more rushing plays at this point. I mean, you have to mix it up here and there, but it's just not gone anywhere in the second half. That's the thing. They were going in. First and 10 now, under 7.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. Mahomes draws back. We got multiple flags here. They're gonna take a 5-yard penalty. False start. At this point, throw. Separation. Because running the football ain't gonna help, especially if it goes for nowhere like it did on the last draw run. 7:25 left to go in the 4th quarter. Refs will have to pick up the flag. Mahomes goes from the gun. Mahomes takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket. Steps up, launches across the middle. That was incomplete on a 1st and 15. It was incomplete to Tyreek Hill. Brings up 2nd and 15. Stops the clock, though, with about 7:17 remaining. There's pressure right in his face. Ooh, that could have been a face mask. Could have been a face mask by, I think that was 92 for the 49ers. That was close. 2nd and 15 now. Classic D Ford last year with the offsides. They take the snap. Back to pass Mahomes. Steps up. Pump fake. Launches. Middle. Got it. Diving Tyreek Hill at the 48. He's got a first down. Richard Sherman signaling that was incomplete, but Mahomes going to rush up to the line here. They say that Tyreek Hill caught it for about a gain of 17. They snap it in time, Mahomes. Ooh, they don't snap it in time. They're going to blow it dead here as this play will get challenged. Kyle Shanahan throwing out the red challenge flag, so we have the first challenge tonight of the Super Bowl. Shanahan throws the red flag as Tyreek Hill laid out. That is tough there. Can't see from that replay. Here's a side view. Ooh, that's a trap ball, it looks like. Ooh, yeah, that looked like it hit the ground. Looked like he didn't have possession of it. It looks like It hit the ground as he was trying to trap it. So yeah, right now we're just on break. 6:57 left to go in the fourth quarter. Not looking good there. That was a 17-yard pickup. And if they put it back, indeed, great challenge by Shanahan. Looking more and more like Shanahan's going to get a Super Bowl. So let's see, right back to the chat here. Vaughn putting out, get the national championship for college football and college basketball wrong. NBA Finals wrong last year. World Series wrong. And the only right ones were the Super Bowl and the Stanley Cup Final. So, so you had the Blues winning the Stanley Cup Final. I was shocked that the Blues won it. I could not believe that. I could not believe John's reaction last year. That was unfortunate to see his reaction to the Stanley Cup. That was just terrible. Just how they just blew it like that. I mean, the poor thing. It was tough. It was tough to see that reaction. So yeah, this is the magnitude of this play right now, and a challenge flag on the field. This one is huge. Yeah, Vegas Vix has just so much hatred for Troy Aikman. Yeah, Troy Aikman was not having any fun when Michael Thomas hit his phone when he did the phone celebration last year against the Rams. Troy Aikman wasn't having any fun with that. He was like, yeah, I cannot get that at all. Cannot get why you store a phone underneath the goalpost and celebrate and do the old classic Joe Horn celebration with Michael Thomas. And Troy Aikman was just not showing any love for that. The Great American Race. 2 weeks from now. Time just flies. Maybe someday I'll make my way to Daytona to watch a race. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, this is a huge call here on the field. They overturned it. They overturned the call, so it's an incompletion. Tyreek Hill dropped the football. And they'll bring up now a 3rd and 15. So a drop as they overturned it. And the Chiefs have it at their own 35. Mahomes from the gun. 7:13 left to go. Mahomes has 3 to the left for receivers. Kelce to the right. As Mahomes takes the snap. Back to pass here. Drifting back on the launch. This one deep down the field to the middle. Oh, he's open. Tyreek Hill at the 22 catches it. First down by Hill and forward progress. We'll have him around the 21-yard line. That is the play right there I was talking about a couple minutes ago. If they had a chance in the game, it's that connection. Tyreek Hill able to find some separation with a defense. The home run ball. Able to catch it. So they get a massive gain out of it. Hill's got 7 catches for 97. This completely has changed the game, that one play. 6:35 left to go. What a throw by Mahomes. Mahomes takes the snap from the 21. Launches. Left corner fade to the end zone. That one over Hill. It's incomplete. A lot of tugging going on there in between Tyreek Hill and Emmanuel Mosley. What a throw. What a throw. 3rd and 15. They give up that. Now it's just hitting somebody in the end zone. You got to hit Kelce here. Got to hit Travis Kelce, a red zone target, into the end zone if you want to get right back into this game. 2nd and 10, 6:30 left to go. Mahomes from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket, steps up. Going to his right now. Mahomes being flushed out to the right, throws it out of bounds. It's incomplete. The pressure came in late. Nearest receiver to the football as that was Demarcus Robinson. But it fell incomplete. 3rd and 10. Great position to capitalize into the end zone if you're Kansas City. Need at least 6. You can put 3 on the board too. You're gonna have to stop San Francisco. Let's see. Kelce has only got 4 catches for 33. Be great to utilize him right now. Watch at the bottom of the screen as that is Williams. Mahomes, play action, throws to the end zone. He had Kelce. It's broken up, and there's a late flag in there. Tarvarius Moore in the coverage. They're going to call Moore with a defensive pass interference, and the Chiefs will have the football now at the 1-yard line. Moore didn't even turn his back to the football. All over Kelce. All over Kelce in the last play. Nice shot there to the end zone. Didn't even turn his body over to the football. Now you get a cash in. 1st and goal. One play here for the Chiefs. As they go, Mahomes rolls out to the right. Easy. It's Kelce. Touchdown. Chiefs right into the game right after that. 20-16. Patrick Mahomes. Bootleg rolls out to his right. At the right corner of the end zone, Travis Kelce is there all alone. And not even close to being guarded. Gets it for 6. So Vegas Vic's got what he needed, a Chiefs touchdown. They're going to go for the extra point, so no 2-point conversion just yet. 6:13 left to go. Here comes on a crucial extra point right now by Harrison Butker. So snap the hold. This kicks up. This is good. 3-point game. Travis Kelce gets his team right back in it. How about Tyreek Hill, though? Is that catch? Monster catch. Longest one of the game. By far. And Tyreek Hill brought his team right back into the game. And Kansas City has something to cheer for right now outside KC. They're not going to go down without a fight. Which is a great, great game tonight here. To watch these two teams play. Tyreek Hill, a 44-yard catch. Longest one of the game on a home run ball on a 3rd and 15. So 49ers will get the football back. 6 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in this game. Once we get back to action, San Fran will get back to football. So yeah, I had predicted actually for my score, I had predicted 27-24. We'll see if we're able to hit that mark tonight with 27-24. That would be interesting if we can. That would be so cool. I didn't quite predict the national title game correct with the score. I don't even think I predicted an actual regular season game when I was doing predictions this season a little while with a score from time to time. It's tougher with basketball too. Basketball is much tougher, especially the NBA. Because NBA, you have one team that could go with like 100, another team that could go with like lower than 100. So yeah, we'll be just right back here in this game right after these messages. So yeah, Vegas Vixen just needs his 49ers to score right now. Yeah, definitely San Francisco. All the pressure's on San Francisco right now. So this has turned into a very exciting game. So the Chiefs defense, if they can stop them, this will make a great game with the Chiefs with the football. The only thing after this is if the Chiefs become the major disappointment, you have all the momentum, and then you make a bad decision with the football and you turn it over. That's happened a couple of times this year that I've seen games like that. So you can't make any bad mistakes here when you got all the momentum on your side. Kansas City will kick away the football. Travis Kelce with a 1-yard touchdown catch. Tyreek Hill was the main one. 44 yards. He got that catch on an 83-yard drive. As this ball gets kicked off, Harrison Butker boots it away. 49ers back to return it. They will from the 1-yard line. Takes it past the 5 to the 10. To the 15 to the 20. And the 49ers around the 20-yard line they return it to. Right at the 20. Let's see. It will be the first time since 2015 that Vaughn started out 2-0 in championship games. That year, he went 5-1 in championship games. So it's all about this drive right now. This is the main drive of the game. Chiefs defense. Chiefs defense needs a stop if they want to get back right into this game here. Kansas City needs a stop. For the 49ers, it's all in their hands though. Garoppolo from the gun. Kittle lines up to left side. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Takes a snap. Garoppolo handoff. As they pound it. Gain of 5 in the rush to Mostert. Mostert in the draw to the left side. Picks up about 5 as this clock's under 6 minutes left to go. Both of these teams combining for over 600 total yards tonight. Garoppolo goes from the gun. 2nd and 5. 2 wide to the right. 1 in motion at Samuel to the right side. Garoppolo, play action. Passes. Oh, it's batted down. It's incomplete. Chris Jones deflects it at the line of scrimmage. And now it'll be a 3rd and 5. Chris Jones, 95, right there, bats it down at the line of scrimmage. We got ourselves the game. 5:23 left remaining on a 3rd and 5. Three wide to the right. One of them is George Kittle. 1 to the left. Down to the left is Sanders. Garoppolo takes a snap. Passes as he's hit. It's nowhere even close to a wide receiver. It's incomplete. Garoppolo just got cracked right there as the pressure was coming up for him. And a 3 and out by the 49ers. What a great defensive stop by Kansas City on that drive. Only limited them to 5 total yards. And it happened on the first down rush by Raheem Mostert. And Garoppolo feels the pressure, has to get it away with no receivers even in the remote area. 4th and 5, 5:18 remaining. Indeed, ugly drive. Kansas City looking like the momentum's on their end right now. McCole Hardman will be back to return off the Wisnowski punt. He stands back at his own 10-yard line. He gets the snap, boots it away. Hardman back to return. As he will call for a fair catch. They got pretty good field position. That's a short punt. As Hardman catches it around the 35. So 5:10 left remaining. Chiefs will take over at their own 35-yard line. Here's Pat Mahomes. 21 for 36, 226 through the air. Touchdown pass. 2 picks. Threw one to Travis Kelce on the last drive. We'll see if he can redeem himself and put it 2-2 tonight. He's got 3 to left. Hit a home run ball on the last drive with Tyreek Hill. Chiefs with the football. Takes the snap. Mahomes drops back. Screens it over left side to Hill. Hill down the left sideline to about the 39. Takes it for about a gain of 4. Couldn't get out of bounds though. So we're under 5 minutes remaining. Yeah, Garoppolo just did not see George Kittle up the middle. That would have been a massive gain. They take the snap. Oh, able to escape the pressure. Mahomes passes across the middle, gets Kelce. 1st down. Gain of 8 on the catch. On a 2nd and 5. Hits Kelce. All the momentum. Patrick Mahomes able to extend the play. And that has just been incredible here by Hammonds. He takes the snap, screens over to Hill, right side. Hill, spin move, wrapped up by Richard Sherman in the field of play. And the clock still rolls underneath 4:15. 2nd down and 7. Both of these teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Those timeouts will definitely be crucial. Indeed, time to shine right now. Right at midfield. Chiefs with the football. Shotgun formation. They take the snap. Play action. Mahomes launches across the right sideline. Oh, he's got him open. Watkins down the right side, past the 20 to the 15, out of bounds around the 10. Separation, separation, separation. Sammy Watkins able to get some right there. One-on-one coverage. And it was Richard Sherman. He was the one in coverage for Sammy Watkins. Watkins just nice double move past Sherman. He's able to catch it for a big gain. Big gain right there. First and goal, 3:37 left remaining. Chiefs cooking right now. They have it at the 10-yard line. What a game. Mahomes from the gun. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolled out to his left. He's going to run for it. Past the 5-yard line. Out of bounds at the 4 by Mahomes. As there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Second and goal. What a game here at the 4-yard line. 4-yard line of San Fran territory for the Chiefs. If they want to take the lead, they got to score a TD. Mahomes from the gun right now. Williams to the right of him. Mahomes rolls out to his rail. Rush for. Ooh, took a big hit. Right behind the line of scrimmage. Spun away from the big hit that he absorbed. And he is back to the line of scrimmage on the tackle. No gain. As that was Jaquiski Tartt who came up with a big hit. Number 29. Tartt on Mahomes. Oof. Oh, it's towards the helmet area. Oof. Absorbed it right into the shoulder pads. Von has never gone undefeated in championship games in the calendar year. Hopefully that will stay for you in this one, Von. 3 wide to the left. Tyreek Hill in motion out to the right side. Lines up to the right of Mahomes. Mahomes takes the snap, play action. Rolls out to his right. Screens it over. Over to Damian Williams. Trying to go across the pylon. The refs say he does for the touchdown. Kansas City on top in this one. 23-20. What a game. Super Bowl 54, here we go. Damian Williams trying to break the up. He got it across. Richard Sherman was trying to track him down. Pylon cam. Yeah, we can't see the pylon cam there. Where the ball is off the pylon cam. I want to see something from the side angle. We can see that. That's the go-ahead touchdown at the moment. Ooh. I don't know where in the world that ball is. I can't see from behind there in that camera angle. Ooh, you gotta back that up. So he was out with the right foot. Yeah, he was definitely out with the right foot. Yeah, that is out. That is short. That might be... That's close. That's close. Yeah, Troy... if you listen to Troy Aikman, he doesn't think that they're going to be able to overturn it. That's close. If they have another replay that Fox could come up with, that would be great to show us, because they were showing us some far shots from the field. That's not going to help. Oh. Where's that go out of bounds, though? I want a closer shot than that really you're able to see. But that was the best one yet. The last one with the aerial view kind of angled towards it. That one you can't really see at all. You got to do it from the side, Fox. You can't see it all if you got through there, Fox. That's the one that you want to see. You got to back it up, Fox. Come on, intern. You got to back up that camera. Back up that camera in slow-mo. Just press rewind. You almost have it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you cut to the Super Bowl graphic. Hold it there for another 10 seconds so we can see. So we can discuss Fox. Here's the rolling on the field. Huge call. It stands. It's going to be a touchdown, Kansas City. Call stands. I wish there were better replays than that. That was pathetic that Fox wasn't able to give us any good replays until the last one that they put up for like not even like a second and a half, and then they cut to the Fox Super Bowl graphic to change it. So here comes on the extra points to put this one out of a field goal score game. 2:44 left to go. Butker on to attempt extra point. Snap, hold. Kick is good. Jimmy G will need to go the distance of the field to get the touchdown to put his team up on top. What a game, 24-20. It ain't over for sure. It ain't over, but what a comeback the comeback kids would have if they were able to pull off this one. They did it against Houston. They did it against Tennessee. And they're doing it right now at the moment against San Francisco. And as far as the last drive for the 49ers, it wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty at all. Resulted in a 3-and-out. And that gave the Chiefs enough time. You never want to count out this team at all. Wasn't looking likely a couple moments ago. Flashback to like 25 minutes ago. Wasn't likely at all. Indeed, unfreaking real. Unreal right now. 2:44 left to go. Jimmy G. Gotta show you what it's all about here. He was able to lead his team in a massive shootout victory, 48-46 against the Saints. Now is the time for Jimmy G to see if he can shine in the spotlight here. If he's gonna crack under pressure and the spotlight's too big and the spotlight shines a little bit brighter than Pat Mahomes. Yeah, so Pat Mahomes, if the Chiefs win this game here, Pat Mahomes, man, you get it. You get the MVP for driving the distance. You were 0 for 2 with touchdowns, with pick ratio, and then back-to-back drives, goes the distance of the field, and throws 2 touchdown passes. Incredible. 49ers get the return as they take it past the 10. Oh, bad return here. Chopped up at the 15-yard line. Jimmy G is going to have to go the 85-yard distance as Byron Pringle makes a good special teams tackle. And here comes out the 49ers. All 3 timeouts left to go in the pocket. 3 timeouts for Andy Reid, 3 for Shanahan. 24-20, 2:39 left to go on the clock. 15-yard line is where this drive will take over now for the 49ers. Garoppolo from the gun. He's got 2 wide to the right. He's also got Emmanuel Sanders in motion to the left. 2 to the left. Takes the snap, play action. Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to hand it off, actually. Delayed handoff over to Mostert. Takes it for a big gain. Past the 30-yard line. Gets about a 17-yard carry to the 32. 2:20 left to go. We'll see if they snap it off before the 2-minute warning. I would hope so. 1st and 10 coming up for the Niners. First and 10 for the Niners. Garoppolo from the gun. Kittle in motion towards the left. 3 bunched up to the left. Ooh, did somebody move? Yeah, flag is down. This play's not going to count. Handoff over to Mostert. Won't count anyway as he took it for about a gain of 4. Might have been, yeah, there was definitely movement on the left side. So that's not good for San Francisco. That'll back them up 5. And it doesn't help either. Emmanuel Sanders false started. It doesn't help out that they got the... Okay, so they're actually going to put 2 minutes, 2 seconds on the clock. I was going to say if it was at a minute 56, that doesn't help out the 49ers. They need every single second. They put back on the clock 2:02, though. 2:02, 1st and 15. Indeed, all 3 timeouts, they need to step up. It's where the offense needs to come together right here. George Kittle. George Kittle needs to be clutching this drive. Garoppolo passes over to Kittle. He catches down the right sideline. You got to get out of bounds. He does. Anyway, you had the 2-minute warning. You got to get out of bounds. Around 2 minutes left to go, though. He was fighting tacklers under 2 in a minute and 56. So 4 seconds here. Those 4 seconds later in this game could prove to be costly. 24-20 the score. 49ers with a football. As we'll go right over to this break on the game, and we'll get back just in a matter of moments. Yes, so Vaughn putting out here, winner of Super Bowl will play on Thursday Night Football on opening week at home. That is true there. Last year they didn't do that because they wanted to honor the 100th season of the NFL, so they had Chicago. Or this year they didn't do it because they wanted to do the Bears versus Packers 100th season to kick off the NFL. So the Patriots got put on the Sunday nighter against Pittsburgh to open up the year. And of course, looking at the options, if the Patriots are definitely targets to play in the first game of the season on the Thursday night game. If they do so, I wouldn't be surprised if they get their name called when the schedule comes out there to play that Thursday night game on opening night, either against Kansas City, because that was an incredible game the Patriots took on Kansas City this year, or also against San Francisco because they play against the NFC West this season. That's going to be such a difficult schedule. They got NFC West, 49ers, Seahawks. It's going to be quite the games. That is for sure. So right now we're just on break. Yep, 49. If the 49ers can score Chiefs field goal, it'll all be good. 27-27. That'd be insane there if we could have 27-27 at the end of regulation. If you're Jimmy G though, you don't want to put the football into the hands of Pat Mahomes with a lot of time on the clock, but you want to make sure you're able to drive down the fields, but manage the clock efficiently, though. Oh, Vaughn putting out here thinks that the Chiefs will play the Texans opening night on Thursday night if the Chiefs do come out winning this. Also, yeah, San Francisco, Seattle would be another candidate, too. That's always a good one. So here we have it. Let it go, let it go, let it go. It's just on TV for the commercial. Super Bowl 54 living up to the hype right now. 24-20. 1:56 on the clock. 49ers football at their own 35-yard line. Kansas City 14 unanswered here in the fourth quarter. San Francisco with a football from the gun now with Garoppolo. Kittle in motion. We're back to action. 1:56 on the clock. They have it all the way back at their own 35. Garoppolo takes a snap. Drops back. Fires. Oh, he's open. Gets a first down. Kendrick Bourne at the 45. Stiff arm. Pass midfield out of bounds around the 49-yard line of Chiefs territory. Here we go. 1st and 10. 16-yard catch by Kendrick Bourne. Able to find separation like that. As somebody forgot on coverage. Just total lapse right there for Kansas City on coverage. 1st and 10. This is where heroes and legends are made of at this stage of the game. Jimmy G. Shotgun formation. 3 wide to the right. Kendrick Bourne goes in motion. Garoppolo takes a snap. Back to pass in the pocket. Launches. Ball tipped. Deflected. And it's down on the ground. Luckily for Garoppolo, it falls incomplete. San Francisco did indeed blow it, but they do have a chance to come right back here and take the lead once again. An incredible game tonight here. I knew it would be close. And it's going to be a nightmare for sports bettors. Especially if you took, because the line was at 1 point. So, man, these sports bettors right now just, it's crazy. Garoppolo takes a snap across the, ooh, that was almost picked. Across the middle, could have been picked off by the Chiefs. Garoppolo going to make a better read than that. Kendall Fuller almost coming in with a diving attempt, but luckily for Garoppolo, it fell incomplete. If you're Jimmy G, this next pass that you got to throw, it cannot be a throw that you threw in your first ever preseason game back in August. 1:40 left remaining here, 3rd and 10. Garoppolo from the gun, they have it at the 49-yard line of Chiefs territory with 1:40. He's got 2 wide to the left. One of them is Sanders here, and also got Kittle. Garoppolo takes the snap. Back to pass, gonna fire. Oh, this is deep. Oh, he's got him on the, and it's incomplete. He had Sanders open behind the defense. Just overshoots Sanders on the deep pass down the field. If he had him in stride, it would have been 6. He had Sanders. It fell incomplete, though. Able to get a step or two behind the DB. Overshot that pass by Jimmy G. 4th and 10 for the biggest play of the game tonight for San Francisco. 4th and 10 with 1:33 in the clock. 1:33, Kittle. Lines up to the right side now with Garoppolo. It's got Mostert in the backfield to the left side. Garoppolo takes a snap. Huge play here. Garoppolo drops back, steps up, and he is going to get... Oh, he almost gets sacked. He passes it, and it goes, and it falls incomplete. And there's a flag down. Frank Clark coming in with the pressure. There is a flag down in the field. They're going to say no illegal touching on the play. Kansas City will take over, 1:25 left to go. Kansas City bringing the blitz right up in front, and they did it textbook right there. Garoppolo wrapped up. Play was blown dead before he even passed it over to Mostert. Ooh, he took a shot right to the helmet area. 49ers with 3 timeouts left. 1:25 left remaining. 1st and 10. 49ers going to stop them. Chiefs with the football going into the I formation. Ball at the 42. They take the snap. Handoff. Up the middle. Going to carry this one past the 40 to the 38. Gain of 4. Timeout taken now by the 49ers. Haven't seen a lot of I formation tonight here by the Chiefs tonight. But when they do so, the player in the middle, number 42, Anthony Sherman, the fullback. He went to North Attleboro High School in Massachusetts, right down the road from me. 2 towns north from the Big Red. Class of 06. He got to the Pro Bowl last year. As there will be a 2nd and 6 coming out. 1:20 left remaining. 2 timeouts in the pocket for the 49ers. Second and 6 for the Chiefs. I formation. Takes the snap. Handoff. He cuts towards the left and is going to get the first down. Past the 30. Oh, they're going to let him score. Down the left sideline. It's going to be a touchdown. Damian Williams cashes it in for 6. Kyle Shanahan blows it. 30-20 with 1:12 remaining. He blew it. What a collapse. It always seems each year that the team that collapses in the Super Bowl finishes with a record that can't even make the Super Bowl the next year. Could we possibly see this next season for the 49ers? What a killer. What a killer. 1:12 left to go. Damian Williams for 6. Yup, that's the Super Bowl. Kansas City, man. What a game. What a comeback by the Chiefs. Back-to-back-to-back touchdowns by Kansas City. An extra point's good. 31-20. With 1:12 on the clock. Indeed, fairly well deserved. A great story by Kansas City for sure. Great story. They were so close last year. Talk about it. The story of redemption. Talk about the story of redemption. Kansas City last year. They were in offsides away by D Ford to go to the Super Bowl to beat the Patriots. And that's the one that crushed them. They weren't able to go. And if they would have done so, that would have been a great game against the LA Rams for sure. Yeah, San Francisco for sure. Coasted right in the fourth quarter. And of course, you can't do that in the Super Bowl. Kyle Shanahan, man, you can't get lax here in the fourth quarter. Got to play 60 minutes of football. Take note of that. Take note of that. A couple of teams didn't do that this season. Here's the kick. Goes to the back of the end zone. And a minute and 12 left to go. And the 49ers will have to get a miracle here in order to climb back somehow. A miracle with a touchdown and an onside kick. Pat Mahomes tonight, 26 for 41 through the air, 286 passing yards. He started out with 2 picks. He finished with 2 touchdown passes in the second half. All happening in the fourth quarter. 1:12 left to go on the clock. Basically need a Hail Mary of prayer right now by Garoppolo, and this is not the offense that you probably want to bank on. Garoppolo stripped of the football. It is down. Oh, come on, Kittle. Got to turn around to the football, and the Chiefs recover. Sure. Oh. They're going to say it's incomplete or no. He is lucky. I thought that was stripped. Oh, that is close. That is close. Good job. Got to play it to the final whistle. I think it was Kittle who was next to the football that just didn't even pick it up. He thought it was incomplete. Yep, well, that happened. Patrick putting out here. I appreciate it, Patrick. Thanks so much for stopping by, and definitely I'll catch you next time. I do plan to be back on the basketball channel for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, it was a pass. So a minute and 2 left to go. Turns out that it was a pass. KC's going to get the rings. What a comeback. Take away Richard Sherman's shoelaces. He didn't have a great performance at all tonight by Sherman. 2nd and 10, minute and 8 left to go. Oh, sorry to hear that, Little Man No Sports. His friend is at this game right now, at the Super Bowl, a huge Niners fan. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Garoppolo takes the snap, back to pass. Steps up, launches, middle of the field, and that ball is tipped, and it's going to be picked. Somehow getting behind the defense as the Chiefs pick off that football. And that'll be the game. Kendall Fuller picks it off with 57 seconds. And that will be the ball game. Pat Mahomes going to be MVP. If I had to predict this one, Tyreek Hill in a monster catch just completely turned around this game after that 40-plus yard bomb to Tyreek Hill. After that, Mahomes was dropping down dime after dime after dime to his intended targets. It was a sight to see. Never count out Kansas City. Down 24-7 against the Texans. Down against Tennessee early, 17-7. Down in this one, 20-10. Guess what? They come back, they win. Comeback kids, 3 straight playoff games in a row as they'll get the W. Mahomes takes the snap, takes the knee, and 1 more snap left to go, and they'll be Super Bowl champions. Incredible season here by KC. I honestly thought first half of the year, if you had asked me if they were Super Bowl contenders, I would have said no. Their defense did not look good at all at the first. Timeout taken by Kyle Shanahan with 53 seconds, actually. So they got 1 timeout left to go. But indeed, the drought's ended. Incredible for Kansas City fans. What a story. 1 play basically away from the Super Bowl last year, D Ford offsides. And it's redemption. That's the greatest thing about sports, is the word redemption. I saw it back in April. Virginia. A year before the last year's NCAA tournament, back in 2018, Virginia, as a number 1 seed, lost to UMBC as a 16 in the first round. A year later, they're down against Gardner-Webb early. They come back, they win. Redemption. They win the national title. Goes into overtime against Texas Tech. They win the title game. Down by 2 against Purdue with 2 seconds remaining. They get the ball in the backcourt. Pass it over to the right corner. Mamadi puts into overtime against Purdue. They win in the Elite Eight. Redemption tonight here. Same thing with Kansas City. Mahomes just dropping back all the way till he takes a knee with 46 seconds left to go on the clock. And they'll have to do it one more time. They get a 5-second differential between game clock now and play clock at the moment. Fourth and 26, but an incredible game tonight by Kansas City. What a comeback. Drought has ended indeed. Johnny C is happy for Andy Reid. Mahomes' contract will strip Kansas City of their talent, but he thinks that this is probably their peak. Indeed, hats off. Hats off to Kansas City. With all these weapons they have, it's awesome. What a game by this team. Sammy Watkins probably going to take a year off next season. Well deserved if he does do so and plans to chill out. He was talking about that if Kansas City won the Super Bowl. He was thinking about just chilling out. Yeah, Ultimate Champ here on the broadcast is before this game started, he was right there pulling for Kansas City to win. And they're 5 seconds away. Mahomes will go from the gun 5 seconds before victory. Mahomes is still out there. From the gun with the last 5 seconds. Mahomes drops back, rolls to his right. 3 seconds, launches deep downfield, and that ball goes all the way right into the tipped arms out of bounds, and this game is final right there. 31-26. 31-20. The final score of this one. What a comeback. Well deserved for Kansas City as they get the W. They were down 20-10 early on in the fourth quarter. They scored 21 straight points to tally off to win it. Pat Mahomes just dropping laser pass after pass after pass, bullets in there. And the one that got him going was the Tyreek Hill 40-plus yard catch that really got this team going. The Kelce touchdown catch. And then after that, the defense coming up with stop after stop after stop. And Andy gets the W. Andy Reid gets the ring. So, thank you guys so much for joining me here this season. You guys have been awesome here on the channel, on Final Yard Football on YouTube. Been great having you guys here. Indeed, I appreciate Johnny C. Good game, everyone. This was a fun one, and I appreciate Johnny C. for joining me in here. 49ers will come back stronger in the next season, according to Vegas Vixen. Chiefs never give up for sure. Down against the Texans, down against Tennessee, down in this one by 10 points. Going into the fourth quarter, and they pull it out once again. Hey, before when I sign off on this video, before I sign off, actually, I'm gonna post in here. Feel free if you guys are only on the football channel. I also call basketball. So if anybody's like enjoys basketball that didn't know I had a basketball channel that's just only on the football channel, feel free to join me on my basketball channel. Subscribe to that one if you guys would like. That channel is much more popular. I've been doing that one for a while. We just hit 1K on Friday night on the channel. So I've been on that channel for about a year. I've only been on this one since August. So yeah, big thank you out towards everybody who tuned in here. And if you guys want more play-by-play, I'll be back on the basketball channel throughout the season on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. But yeah, not the outcome Vegas Vix wanted in this one, but indeed well-deserved by Kansas City as Andy gets a ring here with Pat Mahomes. Indeed well-deserved for the young phenom. And he could very well have more to come in the future if they do surround him with some great talent as well. So this game has gone final. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I should be back on the basketball channel tomorrow night. So I'm signing off right now on Final Yard Football on YouTube, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Super Bowl Sunday, everyone. Signing off on the stream right now as we're on Final Yard Football on YouTube.